right. You can get that shit out your beard, man. Yeah, you good.
Oh, I just feel that shit.
Nah, you good. You good. Like that brown tee. Was that a polo? Yeah, Ralph. All right, man. We live, baby. Let's do this.
Shit, let me turn this shit down. All right,
Shit.
we live then. That's what. That's good. Let's get it.
Who's freak off, huh?
Whose freak off is this?
Motherfucking freak off.
I'm saying it's a freak off and it's a Rico. It's that motherfucking Freako. Mm.
Hey, a lot to talk about, man. There's a
Goddamn.
lot going on
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah,
last
we got
week
a
or
lot
so,
going,
man.
man.
Not to mention the stuff we missed, last week,
Uh,
but
Intro, man. Send
a
us
little
out, Guap.
early, eh?
we gonna get into some things this week. I apologize, y'all. I'm a little under the weather, man, but hey, we gonna make it do what it do, man. I'm still ride this thing out. Pause. Hey, what's going on, world? Hey, we back at it again. We back at it again. Live and direct on some bullshit, on some serious shit, but we here. Like I said, I'm feeling a little down, but I'm here with y'all today, as everybody else. So we gonna make this thing do what it do. Hey, whose man's is this? Episode 31. We in the building. First up, we got my man over here. Light skin is the right skin with his Cubs hat on over here. My brother, man, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. He's shaking his head, but he know what it is. He light bright over there. What's going on, Cap? Talk to us.
Life, right?
Nothing much, man. A time was had this weekend, man. Went to Houston for the Chicago takeover. Uh, had a good time, man. It was good seeing some people, man. Went to high school with some friends, cousins, family. It's always a good time when you get be around your people you ain't seen in a minute. So, uh, yeah, I mean, even though we came up with the L, it's a lot to be concerned about. There's a lot of things that is something to look forward to, man. So, uh, hey, man, it was a good time was had. That's all I got to say, man. Houston is not real, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, real quick. Hey, what's up, Tiff, man? Hey, it's okay. You missed last week. You here with us today. That's
Oh
all that matters.
shit, it's
That's all that
F.
matters.
What's
You here with
good,
us
girl?
today.
I know TC was popping.
Right.
Next up, my man, Shorty Doo Wop, my brother over there. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Ride Man 13. What's going on, brother? How
What's
you
going
doing
on?
this week, man?
What's going on, fellas? Hey, man. Shouts out to the Johnson family. Parents will be celebrating their 40th anniversary this Friday. Yeah,
Okay,
Wow.
okay,
yeah, 40.
okay.
You don't see that every day,
I might
especially
not have to see
nowadays.
that, but hey,
Yeah.
That's a heavy run,
That's a
boy.
heavy
God
run, man.
damn.
Trials and tribulations. Trust me, there was trials and tribulations. Yeah, I didn't
It
help.
has to be interesting to know that your parents ain't just stay together for the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Like
right. I've been out
your
the house for a
parents
while.
actually y'all got out the crib. Yeah, y'all out the crib
Right,
chilling and they
right,
still rocking, man. That's what's up, man.
right.
Word.
Truth be told, though,
the
man,
thing for me
I don't know
is
if my dad would survive if he got out the marriage, man. He can't even grill chicken, man. He probably be starving to death.
Oh, he got
the
that.
thing
He
for
got
me
that.
is
That.
though, man,
That.
what it is,
He got
man.
that scissor syndrome.
Yeah, he be boiling chicken.
Uh, See, you just put the seasoning in the water. Oh shit! What up, Pat? What's up, boy?
All right, man. Listen, the thing for me though, and I'm not referencing your family, Ryan, just saying in general. But 40 years, man, 40 years, that's a long
It's
time.
a long time, man.
40 years with the same cat,
It's a
you know
long
what I mean?
time.
And
Yeah,
that's a lot. I mean,
man. Hey, listen.
and you know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't
you
know
can
if you
tell
understand
they.
what I
You can
mean by
tell
that.
they know each other's buttons to push. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
That should be so crazy to watch too. Like when you see a couple that's been together for the longest, and like they start saying little shit, and it's like inside shit, but they know exactly what the fuck they doing, bro. That's just so weird to watch, but that's word, man. Yeah. Yeah, one cat for 40 years is a little bit, man. That's
Long
what.
time.
No, we got to get off Ryan. Enough on Ryan's parents. But
That's why
but
I said
yeah,
I
man.
wasn't representing Ryan's parents. I'm just saying 40 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd
Yeah, yeah.
imagine that people find ways to make that shit work though, man. I think
Yeah.
that's the key really is finding ways to communicate and get your needs addressed, no matter what those needs are, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shame in your particular relationship. Speaking of which, we need to do the relationship pod and we know that. But
Yeah, we've
anyway,
been talking
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
man. We just got to get that thing popping off, man.
Right.
Right.
Hey, man, let's finish these intros, man. Last but not least, we
Yo,
got my man over here. Listen, hey, Mr. Popoff, aka
Mr.
don't get
Pour
in
it
the
up.
chat and start and don't and talk some noise because he will snap on you. He quick with it. He will jump on you, man. AKA Mr. Golden Clippers, my man Jay. What's good?
chilling, man. Goddamn. That's real crown. But yeah, man, chilling, bro. I got these fucking. I've been
That's real.
I've been rocking these
What supposed to
plastic
be fake
fucking
crown?
teeth, man. I got no, no, no. Remember, I've been on a bird dog. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a bird dog, but this week, it's actually real crown and shit. Shouts to Crown Royal. Y'all need to get down and send that check. But yeah, man, fucking. I got these fucking Invisalign teeth, man. I've been in my Invisalign journey for a few months now, man, and goddamn, bro, it's like I got two big curvy teeth, and it's
Hey
hard to
man, as long
talk
as you ain't out
sometimes.
here
It's
like
fucked
Dame
up.
Dash, man. Don't pull a Dame Dash on her. That's all I gotta
Right,
say.
right. My shits fall out, then it'll be a problem. But yeah, man. I've been doing shit, chilling, man. Let's get it. Got a lot to get to.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, it is my
Well,
real quick. It is my birthday this Thursday though, so
Oh.
I
okay,
don't
okay.
know. Ryan, what you got going on this weekend? We might have to, what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Free. I
saying?
don't work this weekend. So,
Oh, yeah. So
hey.
you up?
I'm off.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, then. We might have to waste your terrible fucking mind this weekend, yo. Let's go. Why, you look like you're doing your fucking taxes, man. What are you doing, bro? Like, what's going on?
Nah, we good. Wait, who running it? I'm waiting on
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
Who
His,
running it,
his,
man?
his glasses look fogged up and shit like he doing taxes, man. Where
Listen,
your
man.
fucking
Yeah,
Yo,
where
he
you
doing
had it with the
shit.
I told
visor in?
y'all,
Where your
man.
visor with the
I
where
already
you had with the
told y'all
green
I'm under the
visor?
weather, man. All right, so y'all want me to start off? I'm gonna start off, man. Okay. One story I want to talk about, man. We a whole lot on this. The young man in Chicago, man, the truck driver out of Chicago. His name was Javion McGee, 21-year-old truck driver, was found dead, in a rural area. This happened on September 11th. Matter of fact, wow, 9/11. Um, so he was found not far from his truck. It said leaning with his back up against a tree and a rope around his neck, man. Um, there wasn't a whole lot that came out from this. Um, but what the word is saying that it wasn't a lynching. So basically, they said that he was found. He was found. He was dead before they actually did all that. They said the rope just they put the rope around his neck, and it wasn't actually a noose. It was just a rope that had a knot tied into it. So what the initial report was that they found the man dead with a noose around his neck, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Just to clear things up, it was just they found the man dead. Didn't say how he died. Just said they found him leaning up against a tree, and they had a rope around his neck that just had a knot in it. So it still wasn't, like I
Yeah,
said, it doesn't say how he died or what caused his death, but that's the case. What they're saying.
You said he
yeah, that's
was.
nasty work,
You
man.
said he was up on the tree.
They found his body leaning against a tree not far from his truck, and he
Wow.
had a rope around his neck, but it was not a noose. It was a rope with a knot tied into it. So they're
Yeah,
still trying to determine the cause of his death.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of news in
I
this
guess
about this, right?
yeah, that's
Say it
correct.
again.
And I guess it hasn't been a lot of news on this topic. And
No.
his sister went on live on Instagram at least, and basically asked people to spread the story because it seems I want to say it's in Henderson, North Carolina, but
Yes.
wherever it is, the town doesn't seem to be trying to do a whole lot in the way of investigating the issue. So it's fucked up shit, man. I hope they can get some resolution for the family and figure out what's going on because bro, it's always nasty work when you got minorities, especially black minorities. You in a fairly rural town. North Carolina ain't exactly the known as the most black friendly state in the world, and it's tough, man. So I hope they figure something out, man. Detectives get to detecting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still a wild story, man. They're still trying, like I said, trying to find out what caused the death because it's like a mystery. They just find this
Yeah.
man, his body leaning up against a tree, not far from his truck, and just had this rope wrapped around his neck. You know, so it's kind of strange. I don't know if that was supposed to be some kind of statement or a message or whatever it determined to be. So I guess they'll find out once the autopsy comes back, the actual cause of death. Uh,
All right.
but yeah,
Well, yeah,
and my glasses ain't fogged up, niggas. It's just a light. My glasses ain't no fucking fogged up.
yeah.
God damn it.
All right, man.
You need to clean them glasses. My
Sitting
glasses
over
look
there.
perfectly
Yeah.
good.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what the fuck he got going on over there.
He
He
looking
look like he
like
got plastic lenses in his shit.
he over there looking like
Got them bubblegum glasses on, huh? There's some Amazon Halloween kit glasses. Yeah.
got them damn Mr. Peabody and Sherman shits. But
Came with a fake
yeah,
gold
man.
chain, a sweatsuit.
That motherfucker got them 3D lenses in them shits from the movie theaters. Them shits is crazy.
Yum, 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 yum.
Stupid, man. But I mean, while we already in a low place, man, rest in peace to Frankie Beverly, man. That motherfucker is an all-star, bro. Frankie Beverly was one of them ones, man. Whenever you talk about your parents going to see a show and shit, they going to see Frankie Beverly and Maze, man, and the summer cookout and all those things, man. So shouts to Frankie Beverly and his family, man. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Hey, damn, Pat, that's cold, man. That's how you gonna do me, man? 42 fingerprints on my lenses, bro. Damn, that's
What's up?
wild.
What's up? No pressure.
yeah, what's up, Prash? In the building. Also, man, Tito Jackson, man. Tito Jackson,
Oh,
brother
Tito.
of yeah, right. He's always known as the brother of Michael and Janet Jackson and shit, is Tito. Um, Rest in peace to Tito as well. He's only like 70 years old or something,
Man,
man.
he
Like,
always was the butt of
it's
the jokes too,
crazy.
man.
Yo,
But shout out to
y'all gotta remember,
Tito,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Tito
man.
was always in the background, man. He was a quiet one, man. That man just played his guitar, man, and did his thing, man. He was a
Man,
musician. He
Did he
wasn't really no singer
though?
like that.
Did he know?
Yeah. Yeah, did he though? Because man, Tito
That man
always
played the
found his
background.
way to the forefront of the shenanigans and shit,
hey,
man. He
getting that guitar
always
solo, man. Hey, my man Tito was just playing his position, wasn't complaining, banging groupies, and enjoying getting this money.
Hey,
Like
man.
that's it,
That's
man.
it.
That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with riding
Slow
That's
down,
coattails.
all it.
slow down, Tito Dan.
Right.
damn Tito
Who
damn.
wouldn't? Who man? Listen, who wouldn't ride Michael Jackson's coattail back then? I mean, I'm sure any one of us sitting here will be in that same boat, man. I strum this motherfucking guitar all day, finger sewing everything. Go ahead and write that check.
Hey, that's word, man.
What was that?
I think that's my fucking YouTube going live or whatever. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, all I heard was slow down, Tito
Tito,
Dan.
damn.
My bad, man. I'm just
Oh
trying to
man,
post the link to my Facebook.
nah, you
But
good, man. You good.
yeah, man. Shouts
Oh
to
man.
Tito, man. Go ahead though. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I had a chance. I got a chance to actually see Frankie Beverly in concert, man.
Ooh, how
A
was
few
that?
years ago, I was. It was nice, man. It was cool. It was Winston Salem State, and I'm sure you know who that is, Jay, being from Carolina. WSSU.
Yeah, that's right down. That's down the block from the cribbo, yo. Yeah, I know.
Stephen A. went there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my dad's alma mater, man. That's where he went. Old Rams.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Damn, how did I fucking not know that after all this time and shit?
Yeah, my
That's
dad's
crazy.
a Ram. Yeah, that's where he went over a groove. That's where he crossed over at. Became a groove. But
He probably
anyway,
just found
man,
out. Shit.
Anyway, this cat, you always on some negative shit. That's why I tell you, light skin is the right skin, man. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't light skin, it ain't right. If it ain't light, it ain't right. Anyway, though, man, I was out there for homecoming one year, man, for WSSU homecoming, and I got a chance to see him perform, man. So it was pretty dope. I got to see him live. So yeah, shout out to that brother, man. He's a pioneer, man.
He was part of the funk scene, right? I didn't really know much about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Before I Let Go and
that was his biggest hit. Before I Let Go.
Yeah. Damn.
Anyway,
yeah, he was from Philly.
Thinking. Well, why are you thinking, man?
But
let's go ahead and get
crazy. But hold on, like, let's break down Before I Let Go, though. Like, it's a barbecue anthem. But man, that's a grimy ass song if you really think about it.
Yeah. Before I Can Let Go is about a breakup, man. It's about a breakup, right?
Yeah. My man said, "Ain't nothing I won't do before I let you go." That man said,
Right.
"Oh,
hey man, you could just ride it to the sunset, baby."
Right.
Hey, but
basically.
That's all I wanted to bring up, man. That shit funny, man. That like everybody be singing the hell out that song, and like you never really realize what the song. It's like one of them things, like when you listen to some songs you listen to when you was, you know what I'm saying, a youngin' and whenever, and then you hear it now, and some shit just catch your ear, and you be like, man, is this what the fuck I was singing about this whole time?
Right.
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to bring up later on, man. But the song "The Electric Slide," man, you know what the Electric Slide is about?
It's a song they made me do dance to in PE class. I know that.
Right. You in PT, it's at the middle school dance and all that shit. And I mean, rumor has it the Electric Slide is about vibrators.
I thought we brought that up before, man.
Oh,
did
word.
We did bring that up in the pod before, man. Yeah, we sure did.
Did we? Oh, man.
I think we did talk about the Electric Slide being about a dilly.
We all know you go to any black function where there's gonna be a music and some DJ, you know, wedding, a big party, and that song is probably gonna be played.
Right.
You gotta
man.
It's electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie,
woogie. Right.
Oh, I'm never gonna see that song again the same way, man. What?
I'm telling you, man. And I guess the author wrote the song after his girlfriend who told him she ain't need him no more, and her vibrator was called the Electric Slide. That's what she call it when she about to go, you know, diddle her daddle and shit. She pull out her electric yamin and get the sliding off. So yeah,
hey man,
that's kind of wild, man.
Yeah. Precious said, yeah, like the second pod, man. We did bring that up, man. I thought so.
All right, that's peace, man. All right, word.
Man, let's get on.
Long time fan, I like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get serious a little while here for a minute.
Woo!
Let's talk about the most recent.
Serious and wild, or just wild?
Yeah,
it's a little bit of both.
Serious.
Oh, a little bit of both.
It's serious and it's some fucking wild shit, man. Cause we all know what's been going on in the news the last few months, man. It done kind of died down a little bit, but the shit finna pick back up. Old Mr. Diggler, P. Diddy, in the news again. So the feds done came and got this man, came and picked him up, man, and got him in custody. You know what I'm saying? So like we talked about a little earlier, man, when the feds come get you and they scoop you up, and that's when they usually got something on you. They was building this case and building this case for the last few months. Diddy was probably out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? He out here. He been kind of quiet a little bit, but he was out here in Miami with Stevie J, trying to show out and all this shit. Whatever. Now they done got his ass. Done picked him up. Federal charges. They haven't said what yet, but they got him. So
Yeah, it's three
it's gonna be
counts.
more.
3 counts of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. It's odd because I mean there's a write up of the indictment that's out there and shit, and um, the long and the short is the charges are based on him using his businesses and employees of his businesses to help facilitate these parties that are known as the freak offs. Yes, they put the word freak off in the actual fucking federal indictment a cool 5, 6 times. The term freak off appears. And the way that they're getting his motherfucking ass is he will hire prostitutes, males and females, but the indictment only mentions the males from what I remember. But the long and the short is he'd invite all these people to these parties, and once the freak off really jumps off, people would be coerced to do things that they didn't necessarily want to do. It was stuff being videotaped. These sex workers would have come across state lines. So that's kind of where that sex trafficking piece comes into play. It's not necessarily that he kidnapped nobody and forced them to come and participate in sex acts or anything like that. It's just by virtue of him paying out of state, sex workers, then well, that's sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of I don't know, man. It's kind of a catch type of crime. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds much more salacious than it actually was. So I think based on the allegations, he's going to be found guilty in the court of public opinion very quickly. And I mean, hell, he probably has some of that associated with his name today. So um, but yeah, people would be at the freak offs and shit. He recorded shit. He would force, at least according to the indictment, people were forced to participate in sex acts under the gun of, yo man, you do it or my goons are gonna whoop your ass or whatever. That's at least the
Now
general
see,
tone of the allegation. It also
now
had
see.
the stuff where, well, hold on, it actually had the stuff where he dragged who was that, Cassie, where he dragged her down the
Yes.
hallway in the hotel and all that. Yeah, that was part of the indictment as well. It kind of mentioned that, and that's I mean, for all intents and purposes, what he's up on. It was drugs involved. They say they got video evidence of a lot of things, and that's basically that. He did try to he pled not guilty. He tried to put up 50 milli in bail, and he's they denied that, so he's gonna
Nah.
be sitting in a pokey for a while. So go ahead. What you have, bro?
Now, okay. Now, first off, the Cassie thing. Now they can't charge him for that because uh it was past a certain amount of years or time. So even though they might have brought it up and put it in the indictment, they can't charge him for that
Mm-hmm.
because it was over
Right.
what
That's
7 years. I think was it like 7? We talked about that before in the previous pod
It's past the
with the
statute of
time frame.
limitations.
Yeah. Now,
Well, hmm,
this freak. Now you saying now for them to say in the indictment that he forced people into things, or they would, like you said, we know there's tapes. I mean, they confiscate all kind of shit.
sure.
Now I wonder if they're saying that he forced. I wonder if it's in these tapes where it's showing that he forced people to engage in these acts, man. There's sound or whatever, him threatening people or his goons threatening
Yeah,
people.
but
Was the
Doing this,
word was the
and even
words use force
I'm
or
just saying.
coerce?
well, coerced is, yeah, it's not use force. It is they were coerced.
Coerce.
So
Yes.
if it's based on the idea of I'm in this environment, everybody's doing it. It's a real touchy thing No pun intended. When you start talking about what coercion really is, you know what I'm saying? Like this dude's got all the bread, all the people who you want to hang around are here. Like you got a lot to lose on the social side as well as your personal well-being. Maybe people felt that they were intimidated by being in that space. I don't know, but I mean, do I feel bad for him? Um,
I,
uh,
let
I
me
don't
answer that
know.
real
I don't know
quick.
if I feel bad for him. But go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt you. To answer that question,
How you good?
Prince, I do and I don't, and I say I do because of the fact that the positive things that he has done, in the community and public and stuff, all that's gonna be negated by this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't feel bad because if all this shit is true, it's like, yeah, you deserve to get what you get, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. If you did all that shit, then hey, you're gonna have to answer for that shit, man. I mean, we already know what he did to Cassie. That shit was fucked up. He dragging the young lady like that. So with seeing stuff like that, it's kind of hard to not believe that he wouldn't, do stuff like this. They were saying when that catch stuff came out that when he was in college, man, he had a girlfriend in college and he used to like beat her ass. It was like, classmates or other students that, had said stuff like they had seen him, beating a girl and shit like that, a girlfriend he was dating in college or whatnot. So it's like he's got a history of this shit, man. So all us, it's like it's just another stain on the black culture, man. To be, a person who was as big of a figure as he was or is, to be involved in this shit and to go down for this shit, man. It's like, yo, like it's to me, this is bigger than the R. Kelly shit. Because I think Diddy was a way bigger figure than R. Kelly was, man. Just I mean, R. Kelly was the king of R&B, all his music, but Diddy was like an entrepreneur. The dude had his hands in everything, man, from TV shows to
Like
Literally.
radio to
Diddy. Yeah, he
yeah,
had his
yeah,
hands in
yeah, yeah,
everything, bro.
yeah. So yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I think what's under assault here is people's sexual preferences and their sexual practices. Um, Again, if they can prove that that these people were paid to have sex, then all right, there's laws that cover that. The issue becomes though, it turns into a RICO, a racketeering charge of a corrupt organization, a RICO, because he was using company funds and company personnel to do this shit. So it's I can't hear you. Check. I can't hear you, Guap. I saw your lips moving.
He's
All
on the
right.
phone.
But yeah, man. And people's, like how do you know you were coerced, right? Even if it's a videotape. What I don't want to see is any kink shaming happening. You know what I'm saying? As ridiculous as that may sound, some people are into, hey, no, stop, please don't. But they really, that's in their understood, sexual practices that, that's legit and that's good for them. So
It's
um
called safety words for
I
a
mean,
reason.
as long as and that's yeah, exactly. So as long as they're not encroaching on anybody's rights
My
to
fault, y'all.
sexuality, no, you good. Then I say if he committed crimes and you got proof of those crimes being committed, then hey man, you gotta do something about that. But again, just the nature of the charges opens up the door for a lot of unfair scrutiny to happen, based on people's sexual choices and sexual preferences. And that's a fine line. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove some of that shit is gonna be more difficult, I think, than we give it credit for. Um, I don't know if the court case will be televised. That'll be another thing. You know what I'm saying? Because man, do I want to hear what was going on in them freak offs, boy. Like, goddamn. I, man, what? Man, what? The Diddy freak off? Like, people been talking about the Diddy freak off for over a
Well,
decade. You know what I'm
what I
saying?
hey,
want to
Like,
hey,
know is once all this shit is said and done, is them tapes gonna is somebody gonna release somebody gonna get their hands on some of them tapes and release some of that shit.
I guess
Somebody
Get
gonna get their
impressed.
hands.
my question is, you know me, I ain't shit. When's that parody porn tape coming out? That's what I want.
Black presents
Hey,
and shit.
hey,
Black presents.
hey,
The
he gonna
Fitty
be out there in
freak
the
on.
shiny suit. I'm
Right.
talking about take
You
that,
know,
take that,
something-
take that,
Take that, take that, take that.
take that, take that.
Hey, man, I think they did get the freak off tapes, man. They did say that they found a whole
they
bunch
got
of
'em.
lube.
Oh, they said they
Whole-
got them. Yeah, lube,
They got a
baby
whole.
oil,
They
all this
found a
shit.
whole bunch of lube, baby oil, guns, pills, money.
Hey, Ryan.
It's just crazy.
Hey Ryan, you know who could play Diddy in the porn parody, man?
Who's that?
Wesley Pipes.
He's still, he's too old, man. They still got Lexington out there. He's still out there.
Yeah, but Lexington is too tall, man.
He's too big. Yeah, he's too big.
Oh.
Pause.
Gotta be Wesley Pipes,
Yeah.
man. Well,
See,
tell me
man,
to
that
take
was-
some
uh,
out then.
But to answer pressure, man, I think, to be honest, man, I think either he stopped paying somebody or it's just to the point to where he's not providing that money no more or whatever it is because of everything. And once you become too hot in the streets, your protection, they start trying to drift away and get their hands clean from you.
Well, Chris,
And it's kind of like I would say he's getting wrapped up kind of like in the Epstein joint, to where it's like he was providing all of this stuff. And once, like I said, once stuff start going downhill, now the people who was protecting them, and you're not providing them with what you once were, then they could kind of distance themselves and wash their hands with you, man.
Remember, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Remember,
You been cutting people off all day, Guap. Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Go
I've been
ahead,
polite
plastic
about it.
caps.
Hey, I've been polite about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I can be rude as fuck and say, hey, "Listen, nigga, shut up. Let me say what I gotta say."
Yeah.
No, remember, I don't know if y'all remember, man. A lot of this started happening when he put that lawsuit in against that liquor company.
I'm not
Remember when he
hip.
filed that lawsuit?
I'm not hip.
I thought that was Jay-Z.
No, that was him. That wasn't Jay-Z.
But liquor company.
That was Diddy.
Jay-Z did have one against Ace of Spade.
No, it wasn't Ace of Spade. It wasn't Ace of Spade. It was another company. This was another liquor company that he filed lawsuit against, and that's when all that shit started popping off.
You talking about for his vodka?
Yes.
Ciroc?
No, not Ciroc. It's another liquor that he had. Not Ciroc. It's
Oh.
another one. He don't even, he don't own Ciroc. He just carries his name on it. He don't own Ciroc. That's not his shit.
Truth be told, Ciroc's trash anyway, but
It was over that.
He
that
did. He said he
Deleon
did through
tequila.
Ciroc. Then,
He
yeah,
said
Precious
Ciroc?
said he did through Ciroc. Yeah.
It was over, but it was he got his first legal victory in a battle over DeLeon tequila, and he was going after another group about Diageo when he voluntarily dismissed the lawsuits when all this shit started happening. So yeah, there's a connection from him going after these liquor companies and them being like, all right, then
you want to mess with our money?
I'll see what's good with you.
I guess to me, man, you guys are spot on with
That
everything.
was a racism lawsuit, by the way. He was accusing
Yes.
them of racism, and
That's what it was.
that
Yep.
shit got nasty. Yeah. I remember that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. So
my big question is, on a serious note, outside the porn shit, who you think's all get all caught up in this? As far as
Everybody.
every celebrity. Well, name them. Shit, we here, pod this
That's
shit.
what's gonna be the kicker, man.
What you mean?
That's
What you
what's
mean?
gonna be the kicker.
It's gonna be Jay-Z. It's gonna be Fat Joe. It's gonna be anybody who had any kind of affiliation with Bad Boy, French Montana.
Listen,
I don't know if it's gonna go back, to like the Locks and whoever was early on the label, but for sure who was promoting his brands, who've been on his boat parties, anybody who's been to the probably Jay-Z brunch, anybody who's had any kind of relationship with Diddy is probably gonna be on there. That's why I said it's gonna kind of be like the Epstein joint. Like everybody who's ever been to any of his parties is over with.
Well, you know who's gonna be a
I don't know if
key
it's over with.
witness in this shit, right? You know who's gonna be a
I
key
ain't saying
witness
it's
in
over,
this
but I mean, it's gonna. If it's not over with, it's damn near going to be because they're gonna take a major hit off that shit. And what's the motherfucking the Bishop TD Jakes who was up there when he was getting his chops busted up? Yeah, he gonna be on there too. All of them,
shit.
everybody.
You know who's gonna be. You know who's gonna be the number one witness on this shit, right? I know y'all gotta know.
Who that, Butler?
I don't think she coming forward.
Dylan.
Shut up.
I ain't even have to say it. I just had to do that. He already knew what I was talking about.
Shut up. God damn it. But on the real though, I want to know what the fuck Jennifer Lopez knows, yo. I want to know.
Oh,
know
that's
a lot,
right. They was together for a while.
know.
Yeah.
And she was smart enough to get the fuck away from that shit. And I wonder if her team or somebody found out about these freak offs and was like, hey, yo, knock it
I
the
wonder if
fuck
Cassie
off.
knows anything about that shit. Cassie may know something too.
Apparently Diddy was doing some wild stuff when he was with Jennifer Lopez though.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying though. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and she would be,
and that's why
she's
left.
getting a fucking call. If she don't get a call at a bare ass minimum, then they're not doing their investigative work.
She getting a call, but to be honest, man, is like I said, man, it's just always, man, these kind of things just seem to just always be always happening to us. I mean, not saying that it doesn't happen to other men. You know, there's been a lot of men that's been coming up, you know, with the sex trafficking kind of deal or messing with kids and all of that stuff too. But man, this case is really like no other, bro. Like, cause that dude had ties with a lot of fucking people. That's a pause. You don't really become a billionaire. You don't become almost a billionaire or billionaire like by just messing with your own people. Like you in with a lot of people. Like,
Yeah,
man, it's gonna be crazy. And like you said, if it goes on TV, man.
they can't allow it, yo. That shit'll be a fucking spectacle. They can't allow it.
I'm here for it. Please let it be a spectacle.
But yeah, I want it too. I be clear, I want the fucking spectacle, but nah, man,
I want this to be sloppy and messy.
T.I. gonna be in there with his fraggle face wife. Like,
hey,
oh man.
I worked. Let me tell you this. I worked a Diddy party, security some years ago. So I'm wondering if the company that I work for, those security companies and shit, are they gonna be? Because I worked a party for him on his house on Star Island. I didn't see no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, but I did work. I did work a party for him. I like that. I did years ago, man.
Man, they have you in the butt.
Oh, they definitely had my man in the butt.
They had him up there like Pulp Fiction.
Listen.
He was walking around like he was walking around like he had shit in his pants for the next couple of days.
I'm not with that.
He had that. He had that anal waddle.
Oh. Listen. You already know me, bro. I don't play those games. I don't play those games. And listen, somebody would have got fucked up. Somebody gonna catch an L. I know that much.
Oh, so you was the one putting them in. So you was doing the bending.
So you was doing the bending.
Wow.
So you doing?
And you know what? I knew, and I was sitting here thinking about, should I tell these niggas about this shit? See, that shit went way left. Way left.
I just don't want to.
Hey, he was in charge of bringing the Astroglide.
I got pictures somewhere. I'm gonna show you. I got pictures.
No, we good. Yeah, we good, man. I'm not trying to be indicted with you. Yeah, we good. We good with
it was a regular ass party, man. It was a regular ass party.
That you know of downstairs, it wasn't though.
It was outside, but it was outside. We were outside. We never
Okay.
went inside. We were outside.
Hey,
We were outside.
they told my man. They said more Astroglide, sir.
Got
Hey, Mr. 305, aren't you going to get us some more of that Astroglide? God damn.
That's crazy.
See, can't tell niggas nothing. Can't tell them nothing.
Nah, you straight, man. But they gonna get his ass on that sex workers crossing
Literally.
that shit, man. I mean, yeah. And they about to beat his bussy up too. They about to beat his bussy up, fool. He about to be, man.
and he's in
You get a
prison.
piece.
He's in prison until the trial starts too.
Whatever
Yeah, but-
endorsements and shit, whatever shit he had connected to, all that shit about to go to the wayside.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
they
shit been
denied his
gone.
bail.
They've
But
been
you-
separating from
But you
him.
want to know something, man? Like you know, when there's smoke, there's fire on some things, man. And it's just like, man, people be saying shit about Diddy and the parties, and not even just the parties, just the way he acted towards people, just the way he did business and did people. I mean, you seen the shit when, you know, he flexes his power on some of those reality TV shows. And sometimes you're like, that may be just to get the ratings up or something like that. But a lot of people been speaking out about that shit, man. But like I said, they wait till you don't have really nothing. You don't have really nothing to offer that much anymore to get you. You know what I mean? So it's like the fall from grace. You know, beat the man while he down. And
Yeah.
I just hate to see anybody, especially the people, man, a person who's provided so much to hip hop, man. And on a serious, this is just me being on a serious note now. Besides the joking,
Yeah, that's peace.
it just a person who contributed so much to hip hop that provided us with so much, you know, contribution to us going out and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And
Culture, man.
and the culture period, yeah, man. And it's just crazy. And you know, and even as we got older, man, you hear his bodyguard talk about he the reason Biggie got killed, and you just hear about him being in all of this stuff, man, and you just like you don't want to believe it. Like I don't want to believe everything and just wait to the trial, but man, bro, it's just a shame. Like when you get that power, man, you just feel like you untouchable. You could just do whatever, man. And the freak off shit is like, man, hey man, if you into that freaky shit, man, hey, that's on you. But you know, if people saying that he was forcing them and he was coercing them into some shit, then you forcing people to have sex with sex workers and shit. I mean, that's when it gets crazy. But I mean, hey man, if you into the freak off shit, you into the freak off shit.
When are these fucking people gonna learn that these cameras are gonna fucking get you? The camera is not your fucking friend. That shit is not your friend. People think, you know, you go into buildings, all these cameras. That shit is not your friend. That shit is meant, even when you're an employee of a building that has cameras, that shit is not meant to protect you. That shit is meant to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Catch you doing some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. So cameras and when they gonna learn to stop recording shit, man? You want to do all that shit? Take a mental picture, click, and be
I'm
done
sure.
with it.
I'm sure he
All
was
that
recording stuff for his protection too, with all the people that he's with,
Yeah.
and that's probably was
Yeah.
one of the things that's going to come out now with all this stuff coming out. So
Yeah,
I
but
just
listen,
still
now
wonder
you're not protecting those people. Those people are gonna get fucking jammed up just for being there.
no, his
and that
protection.
shit, just for
So
being
that
there.
way he can be like, "Hey, you say anything, man? I got you on camera, bruh. You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
and
Yeah, but I'm saying the ones that was there probably were involved in this shit. Now you guilty by association. You know what I mean?
hey,
Yeah,
and to be
but
and to
when you
be
try
honest,
but when you try to press me and I'm like, hey yo, man, I got video of you on all threes getting your ass ate out by a midget, then it's like, yo,
Damn.
he got
Man.
protection, you know what I'm saying?
man, this dude just be saying this like the situation always got to be some outlandish.
Coming off the top of the dome with some weird
What?
shit, man.
but you said on all
What?
threes.
Nigga, I'm just
So I mean, he
saying.
got one leg
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
He got one leg
Yeah,
up.
he got one leg up. You fucking right. See, you caught that. Fucking man Ryan. Word.
Man,
So
and-
he in the
hey,
dog.
and be on-
So he in the dog piss stand, son.
hey, and be
he getting his ass ate out in that dog piss. You know what it is?
Hey, and be on the lookout, man, because man, I don't know if y'all ever seen one of them Nick Cannon pods, but Jay-Z, former partner, man, Dash was on there, man, and he was asking Dame Dash some wild shit, and Dame Dash didn't really want to answer them questions, but he was just like, hey, was he messing with, what I'm saying, some people when they was like 16? Because Foxy Brown came up. Remember, they signed Foxy when she was like 15, 16. And we didn't know she was that young, bro. And she was supposed to be messing with Jay-Z. And then nobody want to say nothing, but they always talk shit about Kels. But Jay-Z definitely was messing with Beyonce when she was underage. And Aaliyah, all of them, man. So it's just like, man,
Hey, Foxy Brown
more
was
to
that
come,
thing,
bro.
was that dark chocolate boy. That was
Yeah, she was bad.
Foxy Brown always looked dirty to me, man. She looked like that.
ain't nothing
Smelled
wrong with
like
that. That's what
antifreeze.
Hey, dirty girls can get it too.
Foxy would have got
Oh,
knocked out.
yeah.
Foxy,
Word up. Ah man,
I'd have,
she looked
I'd
like
have
she
knocked the hearing
she
back.
looked like her
She be
pussy.
able to hear when I'd have knocked the damn hearing back in her head.
She looked like that pussy musty.
I mean, we definitely sniffing. What's up, Bo?
Yeah. Roman Polanski, Woody Allen, Bo bringing all the hits, man. He's right.
Woody Allen was
But at
connected with
the
him
end of the
too? Oh,
day,
I didn't know
man.
that.
No, not with
Well,
them, but no,
no.
with the
He's just
underage.
talking about
Oh, the
famous
underage. Yeah,
scandals,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
underage
Gotcha.
shit. Yeah. I did not read the indictment in full. I'll be honest. It's what, 40 pages or some bullshit.
I thought it was 14, right? 14?
No, I'm sorry, it's 14 pages. I'm sorry. I do not remember seeing anything about underage in there.
Yet.
It was just, again,
Remember,
security
Cassie
staff,
was.
household
Remember when I
staff.
was talking about the grooming? You know, sorry to cut you off, bro. I ain't mean
No,
to
you
pull a
straight.
guap. But Cassie was underage, and they were saying that he was grooming her. You know what I'm saying? And then when she became an age, that's when he, pounced on her. So, or I ain't gonna say pounced on her. He sexually assaulted her, but she didn't want to say no or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But
Sure.
yeah, that happened. And I mean, and speaking of grooming,
Man,
not to
Cassie
switch from the
juggled that shit,
subject.
man, for a career move because we all know her music was trash. She can't really
Was it
sing like
though?
that.
That Me and You
I don't
shit
think
was
it was
fire.
trash. Yeah,
Yeah, once that one song.
I mean,
but
yeah.
he didn't
But
want her to
just
put
just
out no
before
more
we
music.
yeah, and before we get off Diddy, man, just understand these are multiple day fucking freak offs, yo. Like they bringing in IV bags and shit.
Oh, shit.
Like this ain't. Oh yeah, this ain't just a regular show up at the pool house and it's a couple titties laying around. Nah, this shit is like full on gimp suits, full on fucking. When you gotta bring IV bags to the freak off, bro. Like
That's
IV
crazy.
bags, like, hey yo, we know we gonna need these
IV
IV bags.
O2 tanks and shit. Motherfucker pumping O2 through the
Like
house. Oxygen and shit.
yeah, man. Like, I'll go and I'll stock up on bottles and shit like that. We'll get shit to grill out. You know what I'm saying? Like the kickback is very different than the freak off. So just be fucking clear, bro. Sometimes
Hey,
that
well,
it
the
might
only
be
thing
No,
hard.
it
the only
sounds
thing
like
cooking at the
it
freak
sounds
off is
like
them
the,
cake.
the kickback is got freak offish tendencies. That's what
Hey yo,
I'm saying.
hey, not too much on Jay's house, bro.
Hey,
Like, chill out.
but
But
to be clear, a kickback can start off as a kickback, and then it can lead
yeah,
into a freak off.
yeah. But when I'm bringing IV bags to the fight,
Yeah,
bro.
that's just a straight freak off. You're not there to kick it
Yeah,
And
that's
back.
straight
crazy.
lube. I'm straight bringing like, hey yo, make sure you got that Astro Glide. I need that KY jelly with the
Motherfucker got
extra
cases of that
Y
shit.
in it. Yeah, man, what? Man, what? I
Bring
need to
that. Bring that.
slather that shit
Make sure you
on.
bring that Spanish fly up in here.
Yeah, you fucking right. All the pink horsepower dick pills. Like this is the motherfucking freak off, bro. So just be clear. And that's not something I have a problem with. And that's the problem, is that he's gonna get persecuted for throwing the freak off when the freak off in and of itself ain't illegal. Is it salacious? Absolutely. but I don't want
I
to
don't think
see
he's
this
getting.
man.
I don't think he's getting in trouble for that. I don't think he's getting in trouble for that.
Hey, motherfuckers handing out blue chews and Cialis like it's motherfucking ecstasy and shit.
Man,
I don't think that's the
I'm
freak out.
telling
Is
you,
not
man.
the freak out is not the problem. The problem is the coercion. When these people don't want to,
Well, and
when they're
that's
put,
the problem. Where do you draw the line from that though? Like
there's a lot of
and
way,
that's
there's a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
there's a lot of different ways you can coerce somebody, whether it's influential by power, money, drugs,
But
and
again, as soon as you show up at my spot and I'm Diddy, I'm probably the most powerful person here.
right,
And it's probably people of power all over. So as soon
damn
as you
Diddy.
show Diddy's guilty of perhaps coercing me to do something just by virtue of me showing up at his crib. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Like
it's not. No, not just by you showing up. Him actually doing something, saying things like, "Yo, if you don't do this, you won't get I don't know, a deal." Or,
and you think he's dumb enough to get that recorded on tape on his own fucking premises?
hey, when you fucking rich and you don't
I
think,
mean,
and you,
that would
we'll
be
time out, we'll
fun.
time out, we'll time
If
out,
that's what
we'll
he's
time out.
doing, he deserves whatever the fuck
What
happens.
I'm
If he's
saying,
that stupid,
well,
then he deserves whatever happens.
listen. All these dudes that got caught on some technicalities, right? And then shit comes down that, hey, they were brazen as fuck about this shit because they're rich and they're powerful and they don't think they can get touched. He still don't think he can get touched. That's why he flashed that $50 million for bond like it was nothing. And then they said, nah.
He put his mama's house up too, though. Be clear. I don't think he
Man,
flashed a lick
ain't
of
enough
nothing.
money in the world, ain't enough money in the world to save you when you piss off the wrong fucking people. Ain't enough money in the world that's gonna save you.
That's debatable. That shit is debatable, bro. I feel what you're saying. But goddamn, man, this man got deep ass pockets, bro. But we can get off Diddy pause.
Hey, but
Because I'm
like I
sure
was
we'll be
saying
back.
earlier, from earlier, like how Diddy was grooming Cassie, man, they said that man Diana Ross was grooming young Mike. And listening to the story, bro, the shit do sound like she was grooming him, bro. Cause all of a
You mean
sudden,
Michael Jackson?
yeah, who I say?
Yeah, Mike.
No, you said young Mike,
We're
but
just
I'm just trying to
clarifying.
be clear.
Oh, Michael. Oh, Mike. Yeah, okay, yeah, Michael Jackson, man. He thought,
Like,
thought I said like
are
Michael B. Jordan or something.
are you alluding to the idea that Dirty Diana from the Michael Jackson song is actually Michael Jackson talking about Diana Ross?
Yes, that's what they were
Nah,
saying. That
it's
song is
not.
about Diana.
Trace
It's not.
like
That
fine
wouldn't
ass
even
Tracy
that wouldn't
Lee
even make
Ross
time out.
mama Diana Ross.
That wouldn't even make sense because that would make Diana the groupie.
That song
Well,
is not about Diana Ross.
look, I'm just saying, I don't know how true this shit is, bro. I just was listening to the thing that I saw on YouTube, and it don't seem that far fetched, man. Cause like, man, all of a sudden, when Michael was young, she was like, "Oh, me and Michael in love," and he was spending all his time with her and shit. And like they was showing shit where Michael was getting jealous, and then how Diana Ross was acting wild when he was dating what's her name, Elizabeth
Elizabeth Taylor.
To my pussy.
Taylor, yeah. She was acting wild when he was dating Elizabeth Taylor and shit. Like they was showing some shit, and she actually admitted that her and Michael was in love. It just was very weird from him being, young age, and she like, oh, we was meant to be together type shit. I, I don't know, man. If y'all will have to watch it, but I don't know, chat. I don't know what y'all think. People that's live watching, man. Do y'all think that Diana Ross was grooming young Mike Jackson, man? I don't know. Because everybody keeps saying Mike wasn't messing with the fishes, but he sure was going fishing. He was putting that line in somebody's pond.
I'll say this, man.
Tough man.
I'll say he. I'm not saying the Diana was thing is true, but it's clear that he has been influenced and probably messed up multiple times. With him being the figure that he was since he was a kid. I mean, his daddy messed him up. Same relationship with his dad wasn't good. Just him being a kid and fame at that time was not healthy for him. And then so if the Diana Ross shit is true, I mean it would help explain how weird this man was because he said he was going through puberty when he was in his fucking 40s and shit, and his voice changed, face changed, even though that was all cosmetic surgery. The dude has he has some mental issues, man. Clearly, I'm not gonna get into the kid touching shit because that's here or there. But the dude has some mental fucking issues that clearly he wasn't all there. Great musician, and I'll tell you, he's probably my favorite, if top three, if not my favorite artist of all time. I know every one of his damn songs by heart. But I would tell you this: that dude has some issues, boy. So I wouldn't put it past it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, man. And just like
Think
what they
smooth
did for
criminal
Evan
right
Campbell,
now, nigga.
Huh?
what they did for
You don't even fucking that shit up.
what they did for Tevin Campbell too, man. When Tevin Campbell was talking about, man, he just opened up the door, got pushed in the orgies, they licking his ass. Man, it's crazy, bro.
Hold on,
You don't know what the kid was going
whoa!
through.
Hold on, what? You can't just quickly brushed over that.
Pause, brother. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It was a lot of weird shit going on back in the days, and that's that's when Tevin Campbell was just like, that's when he started questioning his sexuality, bro.
The Tevin Campbell ass lick is nuts, but yeah,
He just said it so
Man,
smooth,
Tevin
like
was
we wouldn't even
scared,
listen to that.
yeah, like they pushed him in a room and started licking his ass. Like what? That's crazy.
man. Old Ted was sweet from the jump, man. They just
I
Nah,
thought he
bro.
was sweet, man.
Old Ted probably wasn't sweet, bro. I mean, dog, they got to him, man. Dog, he got pushed into one of them rooms, bro.
P Diddy rooms.
And it's not funny, but I mean,
So you say they push him in the room? He was in there talking about break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear.
that was before that though. That was before that.
I forgot about Break It Down. I need to download that shit. That was a fucking slap, man.
That
Break
was
It Down was a slap.
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, fucking Quincy Jones, man. Like Press said, man. I just wonder what all of these mogul motherfuckers have seen, man. Like they've clearly gotten way too much pussy. First up, like first and foremost, because pussy simply is not enough for these gentlemen anymore, man. Like they go to the next level. I
But
mean,
you
this
remember-
motherfucker had
Jay, you said
thousand.
that.
When you bring in
Remember-
1,000 bottles of lube to the freak off, that shit is crazy.
Nah,
1,000
remember,
bottles of
uh,
lube.
you-
bro.
Listen, remember what happened to David Carradine? Remember how he died? That motherfucker was on some freaky shit. Remember he would hang himself and beat his meat.
But that's like a wide known thing, and people would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I told y'all my
that's
story about that, but not me
Hold
personally
on.
getting hanging.
Hold on,
myself.
what?
What the fuck for the what I look like hanging myself and jacking off to get an extra what the nah.
Hey,
the
don't
fuck,
knock
Hey.
it till you try it, though,
Hey man,
right?
no, not the man's
I
king.
mean, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, we're king shaming that man.
Yeah, I ain't allowing no kink shaming. Hell
Wait,
no.
wait,
I'm not, no.
hold
No,
on.
no.
So hold
Go
on.
on, go
So you mean
on,
to tell me,
goddamn, go
so you
on.
mean to tell me, you done hung yourself and beat your meat? Is that what you saying?
I didn't say
No,
Man,
no,
I
but
don't even
but
care.
I don't
Pause.
shame nobody that does it.
that. Right.
I don't shame nobody that does it.
Nah,
No, if
I
that's
wanna
what you
fucking
gonna
know.
do, then get your shit off. No, get your shit off. That's not my bag, but
Well,
I'm
you
not,
remember?
you know,
He
I'm not
actually
gonna-
remember he fucking. Well, the motherfucker he did the shit and fucked around and hung himself because he couldn't get out. He couldn't get out of the shit. Ended up hanging
which
himself
is
to death.
fucking wild. But
And
I
Hey,
don't know a better way to die though. You dying trying to get off, man. Like goddamn, that motherfucker lived it. He lived a dream, didn't he? I mean,
Hey.
So
didn't
what's
he?
up? Okay,
Like,
so
shit.
what about the motherfuckers that was putting gerbils in their ass? What's up with that?
Obviously, they
Hey,
like that
listen,
shit.
man. Listen, if that's your bag, I think it's fucked up that
I
you
will
put
say,
animals through that shit.
I will say that
Hey,
part. Yeah.
that's
The animal
fucked
part's
up.
fucked up.
Then South Park do some shit. What's his name? Timmy Winks or some shit. What was his name?
Yes. Wasn't that shit called? Wasn't it called felching? It was felching, right?
I don't know
When
what
you
that was called.
when you put a tube in your ass and you let the gerbil run in your asshole or whatever.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's felching. Yeah,
That's
that's the thing though. You tie that shit off, and while it's suffocating in your ass, that shit going crazy. Yeah,
Scratching at the walls.
Man, that's
that's
wild.
fucking your walls
Oh,
up.
that's
But you
crazy.
nutting,
Yeah, your
I
ass
guess you
on.
nutting your ass off, but you just nutting everywhere in that bitch. I don't know. It's not my bag. And I don't agree with them using animals to do that
The animal
shit.
part, the
I
animal
hope
part's
no
the
animals
messed
are
up part.
harmed.
Yeah, that's the messed up part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
but
can
that's
you can get
fucked
a
up,
toy.
but
You can get a toy, put it in there. You don't need no animal for that.
but Jay, man, like you said before, man, in the previous pod, it's like when you got so much money and you done so much things, and like Erica kind of said, like LL said, like he banged so many women, he got bored. It's just like you always looking for that next thrill. Like when something is just not, you always looking for that next thrill of what can you do to excite you? And that's when you get people who like to start want to cut people legs off and start want to just beat up bitches and
Cut people's
I
legs
won't say
off.
bitches, beat up women. Yeah, man. If you don't watch SVU, man, me, wifey and my bestie Michelle, we be on that SVU, man, and people be getting man, just regular fucking ain't doing it for them, man. So they want to like cut legs off. They want to,
Remember that shit?
do some wild shit.
Truth
I
be
mean,
told,
Remember
man,
that
I
shit?
gotta cut the
Pimp
leg
down?
off the nut. That's crazy. Cutting
Remember
the
that?
leg off the
Remember
nut
that?
is crazy.
Remember that documentary? Pips up, hoes down.
Yeah.
Remember the lady was talking about how the dude wanted her to step on his dick and shit. She had
Yeah,
on.
to step on
She
his
would wear
nuts with
heels.
heels on.
With
Yeah,
heels
hell
on,
yeah.
and just stomp on his shit. Just step on his shit. Yeah.
I
You
mean,
ever
look,
seen
they
a
talk about,
porn like that?
you know what I'm saying?
You
Oh,
haven't seen that type of porn? You
Yeah,
never seen that type of
yeah,
porn?
yeah. Oh, trust me, I seen it.
and people be hanging
Oh,
from
okay.
rafters
I
with their
haven't.
nipples,
They be
and man,
bashing this shit
and
so it
then
Yeah,
bats.
hell yeah.
I mean,
They be
Yeah,
doing
the
what with
shit when they
nipples?
put all the rings in their back.
I seen people with they had a little nipple clamps with the current and shit running through them. You know,
Yeah,
crazy,
shocking
bro.
and shit.
Hey, them ain't bad.
What?
What?
The
What?
word?
Pause.
That's your bag?
I said them ain't bad.
No,
Yeah,
that
that's
you
your
said
bag,
that's your
though?
bag. You like to get
Eh,
your nipples with currents?
You talking about
nah.
me?
I mean, whatever you do in your spare time, brother. But pause that, brother. I don't want to know that you
Nah,
shocking your nipples.
I never shot the
Current running
nipples.
through my
We've
neck.
already talked about the other shocking part before. I told you about the shocking part, the general stuff. But the clamping.
As long
Okay,
as you're
sorry.
not using a
The
car
clamping.
battery, man.
The
Fuck.
clamping. They ain't that bad. No, use a car battery. That just sounds
Listen, man,
stupid.
you
Is
talking
that,
about
is that your bag, though?
right.
Is your bag the nipple clamps and shit?
No, I'm too sensitive up there.
You
It hurts.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
hell
you
yeah.
like
I
shocking your
can't.
nipples?
I don't like my
That's
nipples
crazy,
too.
I
bro.
just said it ain't bad. I didn't
My
never
shit
said I liked
suck.
it. I just said it ain't as bad as you think. But I'm just too sensitive up there. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how bad was it though? Like,
Well, you gotta be careful with. First of all, you gotta be careful with the shocking up there because you're near your heart. So you want
yeah, hell yeah,
I
hell
would
yeah.
say don't do that. You need to leave that to your lower extremities, and
Especially when
then
motherfucker fuck around turn that current up too much. Nah, it's supposed to just be like a little,
well,
like putting on
that's what I'm
10 hitter or
saying.
some shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you need to leave that alone. Is leave that to lower extremities. And now the clamping part, you gotta be careful because you gotta be careful with the clamps because they got the flat clamps. Kind of like your clothespins, which are flat. They'll just do
Yeah.
a pinching. But then they got the ones with the grooves in them. And
Them
ouch.
teeth,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Ouch. Nah, we
Yeah.
cool. Ouch. Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
Tiff, I'm gonna leave that
Fuck
alone.
around and
ATC, if you into the electro current, man, hey, do your thing. Like everybody who into this stuff, man, hey, I'm like Jay, hey, I will not judge how freaky you get. If that's how freaky you get, that's cool. Me, that's just personally not my bag, but hey man, if you like getting your nipples shocked, then hey man, right on, man. More power to you.
Hey,
I'm not shocking my nuts.
it's all
I'm
fun
not
and
shocking
games.
my nipples, man. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
all fun and games till the motherfucker bump that table and that knob go up, zzz, and your ass motherfucker get your nipples blowed
your
off and shit.
ass end up in a cardiac
Now,
arrhythmia in that
what? Now,
motherfucker.
truth be told, y'all. Now,
Actually,
this isn't. It's not a fucking car battery. Now, if you're using a car battery, you're an idiot. You deserve to die. It's a little controller, and it has a max amount of charge or that can go through there.
Hey, yo. Hey, I'm sorry. I just fucked around and looked at the chat window, and Tiff talking about that electro play can be
I
fun.
just said, you didn't hear me say,
Said
I said I'm
that.
gonna
I
leave
just
that one
said that.
alone,
That's what I
Tim.
said. Hey, that's what I said,
Hey, no,
Tiff.
hell no, hell no. Hey, you stay unhinged and beautiful, Tiff. God damn it, you handle your business and get your titties
Right.
shocked or whatever. Give a fuck. Yeah.
Hey,
Matter of
that's
fact,
what I
bring that
said.
shit
Hey,
too.
just don't jump in the pool.
Just don't jump in the fucking pool.
Again, it's stupid.
That's stupid. That's stupid, man. All right, man.
Hard
We gotta get
battery.
on, man. We gotta get on. We got a lot of shit to
Yeah,
cover.
let's
What's
roll,
next?
let's
What's
roll,
next? What's
man.
up?
We getting into the next
I
big one
guess
or what? We on?
You might as well get into the next
no,
big
no,
one.
no. Let's do some bullshit.
We just did some
Yo, you wanna
bullshit. We
you
just
wanna
did some bullshit. We just did some bullshit. We just talked about
all right, that's
yeah,
peace. What's the next big one then? What's the next big one? Trump? We're gonna talk
everything,
about
everything
the
Trump,
debate.
everything
Oh,
Trump.
Trumpster.
Oh shit.
So what's been going on? Well, so the first, before we get into the stuff from this past week, let's get on to what happened last couple of days. So apparently, they tried to say there was another assassination attempt on Trump's life. Okay, so this man, I forgot the gentleman's name. I don't have the story pulled up, but apparently, Trump, goes to play golf down here in Florida. He's got three locations that he goes, three different locations that he'll go to. It wasn't on the docket as far as his schedule, like so it wasn't publicly known where he was going. But I guess a gentleman had posted up at like got out there like 1:30 in the morning and was posted up at the golf course with the AK-47 style rifle, scoped out and everything. It was hiding
No,
out
No,
in the
no,
bushes
wasn't
already.
AK.
it was a SKS. It was a
It was an
SKS.
SKS. Okay,
Yeah, that's
SKS.
like a it's like a G7 on Apex
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Legends.
yeah, I know what it is. Oh yeah, I know exactly what it is. So,
So semi-automatic,
well,
not an automatic rifle, but it did have a scope on it.
he said that they heard shots, so they figured, okay, they thought it was an assassination attempt. When the story actually came out, it was actually the Secret Service. Okay, Secret Service spotted the gentleman in the bushes, I guess. Trump was nowhere in his line of sight, but I guess the Secret Service spotted the guy and fired shots at him, which was the shots that I'm presuming is what Trump and them heard, the shots going off where they thought that it was attempting his life. It was actually the Secret Service firing shots at the gentleman who was hiding out. He dipped out once the shots went off. He dipped out, jumped in his truck, hauled ass. They ended up catching the guy and apprehending him or whatever. Now he's being detained right now. As far as the charges, they're not sure if the charges are going to be um, filed against him because they said he never really took a shot. He never actually fired a shot. I think they're gonna get him on the weapon possession because he was a convicted felon, I believe. So they're gonna get him on the weapons charge as far as having a weapon. But not they can't get him on anything as far as an assassination attempt because he never actually fired a shot.
Hey, yo, Erica just said, man, she had a friend in the fifth grade who just liked him to kick him in the balls. What? That's fucking crazy, yo. That shit is wild.
I've seen that before.
She just high yawn this man in the nads. But look, I'm gonna say this, man, and this is, and I know we had a discussion earlier about the politics stuff, man. That we don't want to seem too one sided, and I don't really care who you vote for, man. It's just the fact that one party, it seems, is doing whatever they can to just like make up shit, have people riled up on some hate type shit, and keep dividing the fucking country at a time when we really need to be brought together. And is that her in the background laughing, yo?
That's a dog barking.
No, that's a dog.
Yeah, that's Ryan's dog.
I didn't know
Ryan's
what that
dog.
was, but it just seems to me, man, like now it's like, oh, the Democrats are trying to send people to kill Trump. Why don't they shoot at them? It's like when you say stuff like that, that's what you get, bro. It's like they trying to start shit with that rhetoric, man. And it's like I said, when Guap just came out and just said, Buddy was just laying in the grass somewhere, wasn't even Trump wasn't even in his line of sight. We don't even know why the dude was fucking there. Maybe he was there to try to do some
Be
shit. Maybe
clear
he wasn't.
though. Be clear. The motherfucker had a SKS though. Like, I mean, he was armed. Like,
Yeah,
let's
he
not
was he
Yeah.
was
totally.
he was
Well, what
looking
I'm
he was
saying, no,
looking
I
like, come on,
understand.
dog.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying it's the shit that's the lying shit to where, oh, he was shooting at me when the shots didn't even come from the dude. So that's what I'm saying. Is it like that shit? And then like even with him talking about, oh man, I took a bullet for this. Like, did you though? Because your ear don't even look like you even got shot, bro. And that plastic surgery don't work that quick. And no scars. And they already didn't said it wasn't a bullet. It was plastic from the teleprompter. But then he say, "Oh, Biden called me up to make sure I was safe, and that was very nice of him. But he the one who sent them to kill me. Like, what the like? That's the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, come on, man. It's like that's why people, even the Republicans, are not wanting to vote for this dude. Is because they don't. It's like they whole campaign is off of hate, bro. Like even with the Haitians eating cats and dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like then they
Stay on
wanna.
there. We gonna get that's a whole other topic as far as this. Let's
I
stay
don't
on
I
this
don't
real
know.
quick.
It all comes into the what I'm my point. Like
Like,
and then it's like they eating cats and dogs, and then it's like what, like why even put that shit out there? Because you trying to put that with the border, and then it's like when even in the debate it already came out that like people just don't even remember that they had a bill for the border, and he don't want it to be signed because he don't want what his basis of the campaign is for to go away. So he
Done to
constantly
be able to
bringing
be
up this
bought by
border
somebody
shit.
else.
Yeah, he constantly bringing up this border shit, and yeah, the border is a big topic, but bro, the border shit ain't that big of a deal as whatever else is going on with this country that he keeps trying to wrap that up into. It's a big part, but that's not the only thing. And it's like that's the only thing they running about is the cause of everything in America is the border, which is false, bro. Because you can fix the border right now, but you then got all your Republican buddies not to sign the shit. And I see Jay shaking his head, but I don't give a damn. And then it's like it just like all the
I'm a
bullshit.
Republican, man. Fuck you.
It's just like all the other bullshit, man. With the man, you don't have nothing to contribute if you single and don't have no kids and you're a cat lady. So what is that saying to all your young voters that you want to vote for you? They vote don't matter because you don't have a fucking family, bro. That's kind of like some of the shit that they used to push when you was in the military. Like you can't get all these benefits and all of this stuff unless you got a family. You don't get to do certain things unless you're married, and then they push people to have them contract marriages. Um, and then it's the if you complaining about daycare, have your grandmama do it, or uh, you know, uh, then it's now JD Vance just be talking crazy, talking about we just making up stories about the Haitians eating dogs because we trying to make stories, but then he like,
Well,
oh, but don't put that on me. Like it's
well,
just stupid,
you hit
man.
a lot of topics, man, that we can really
Man,
get more
yeah,
in
you
depth into,
spreading this shit
Yeah,
man.
you was
fire.
kind you was
Yeah,
kind of all over
sorry,
the
dog.
place.
Yeah, I don't
First
care,
off,
man.
God damn,
I'm
boy.
fed up.
we
I'm
talked.
fed up
Okay, so
about this stupid shit.
we talked about the whole assassination bullshit, man.
Fed up about the dumb shit,
That was
man.
really the gist. That was really the gist of that. As far as that with the with the gentleman they detained or whatnot. He
Sorry, I
kind
went
of
on a rant,
saying,
y'all. I'm just
man,
fed
it's
up.
all good,
I
man. It's
want to
all
I want to
good,
hear
man.
I want to hear some real shit, man. Like Trump, you really want to win this fucking race, man. Start bringing up some real issues. And JD Vance looking like a fucking idiot out there saying just the dumbest shit. Talking about fried chicken and man, fuck them motherfuckers, man.
Man,
Get
somebody
somebody
cool
else
this nigga,
to
man.
run,
Cool
man.
this man off,
I
man.
digress.
Cool
I'm
this
out.
man off.
I'm out.
Oh my
Cool this
God.
man off,
Oh my
man. Woo.
God.
Man, look at that
All
man.
right, all
He
right,
is
all
smooth
right.
over there, man.
Right,
All
God
right,
damn.
so
He done
one
choked
thing
his
he was
scam
talking about,
dog.
man,
Shit.
he was talking about they were talking about where Haitian immigrants in Ohio talking about they were eating cats and dogs, man. First
And
off,
geese.
man,
And geese.
I'm from Miami, okay? Although I am not Haitian. but I do rep my Zoe. You know, I got a lot of Zoe friends, man. So we're not gonna go there and be on this. Oh, these Haitians eating cats and dogs in the neighborhood, all this bullshit, man. Fuck that. That's some old crazy ass shit. Um,
Truth be told,
so
I mean,
the
I've
story.
had cat and
Hold on,
dog.
hold
It
on,
ain't bad. It ain't bad. Cats and dog ain't
hold
bad.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I'm okay. Damn. Okay. Fuck. Whew.
Man said,
Okay.
"Fuck." Nah, state your business, man. Please, please state your business.
It was
I'm trying.
they had a whole
Trying to light it
they
up.
had a whole video. They had a whole video that came out. Lady was saying she called the police and made now the video that I don't know if anybody saw the video. The video is an actual video. It is a real video of a lady that was supposedly eating a cat. Okay, that caught a cat, killed a cat, and was eating a cat. The lady though was not Haitian.
Raw.
She's
She was in it raw.
Hold on, what?
Okay,
Yes,
she's not
Raw.
Haitian. Okay.
yes,
That's right.
She killed a
It's-
cat,
did she
was
skin
eating a
it?
cat. The video was real. It's a real video
It was
of a lady that they
right.
called the cops on, and because they saw her kill a cat and was eating a cat raw. Yes, but she is not Haitian. I forgot. She's from some country. Start with a C. I can't remember the name.
Cameroon.
But
Was this even
no,
in?
not
I don't know.
Was this even in
Her,
Springfield?
like,
Because
it was like her. No, it was in Ohio. It was in Ohio. Oh, it was in Springfield. I'm not sure. That I'm not sure of. No.
that's the city they're talking about.
The lady who made the video who did that is from. It was in Springfield. She caught a lot of backlash. She felt so bad about this shit because it took off the way it did. She tried to delete the video, but it had already taken off. She came out and made a public apology, which don't mean shit. Fuck you, because you started all this nonsense. Um, but yeah, it was a fake video. That portion of her, the interview, that was fake, and saying, "Oh, it was a Haitian lady," blah blah blah. All that part was fake, but the video itself is real of a person, this lady that that killed a cat and was eating it raw. Yes, but yeah, it was not Haitians, man. And like you said, the fact that JD Vance and Trump was on here, actually, we didn't get a chance to talk about last week because the story came out while during debate while we was doing the pod, so we couldn't really talk about it because it was actually just coming to light.
Sure.
But yeah, like you said, man, the shit is wild, man. And you're out here trying to, just I feel where you're coming from, Cap. On this, you went on your rant, man, and was expressing how you feel. I get it. I get it because it's a
Man,
lot of
everybody
nonsense.
like fried chicken.
know,
Fuck the motherfuckers, man. I'm tired every time they
know,
talk about somebody black, you always
when
gotta
they-
bring up fried chicken and shit. Everybody like
when-
fucking fried chicken, man.
Not
Whenever
vegans.
they bring
Fuck
questions
them
to them, man, and this is for both parties too. When they ask them questions about, okay, hey, well, what are two things that you pose you're gonna change or whatever? Everybody talks about. Both parties talk about. Well, not even say everybody. Trump don't talk about shit. All he talks about is how he hates fucking Taylor Swift and this and that. It's all everything like you said. It's geared towards hate and all these stories they make up, man, and JD Vance is on it more than Trump is. Trump says little things here and there, but JD Vance is out here just wilding out, man. And it's crazy. And that's why I'm like, even though both parties aren't the best candidate, especially Trump's not the best candidate, but it's like, how can you vote for this man? I mean, honestly, how can you vote for this man? Just
You can vote for this. All right.
Come on, Jay.
Are we done? Can I?
I mean, really, how can you vote for this man? I mean,
There's a lot of reasons.
it's just
Go ahead.
it's
a lot of
it's like you say the lesser of two evils. You know what I mean? They talk to Kamala. They ask her questions.
Kamala,
You
man.
have I said Kamala. What I say?
No,
Kamala.
you said Kamala. You sound like JD Vance.
Kamala. Excuse me, my bad. Kamala. Listen, let's not focus on that, man.
Fucking
This
plastic.
shit is
caps.
you talk about you got to do this and that, but what's the plan? Like, how are you gonna do it? You say you're gonna do this, but how are you gonna do it? How do you
It's a
plan?
concept of a plan.
Yes, but you have no real, definition of what you're gonna actually do to get to that to get put that plan to effect or to get that plan to succeed. Number one. So that's my thing. It sounds good. We all hear this. Look at Jay. He over here. Look, they don't know.
But he's stewing, bro. You need to let him talk. He's stewing. Look at him. He over here stewing.
My man said he like
sounds
fried
good.
chicken and a big booty, yo.
It sounds good, man, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, what? Okay, how are we gonna get to this point? What are we gonna do? And that's just my thing, man. I don't know, man. But I just look at it like this. I just can't vote for this, man. I really can't. This with all this craziness and nonsense, man, and the hate and all the bullshit and the nonsense that he says and his running mate is saying. I just can't fucking do it.
Hey,
I
my
mean,
man
if a
said they
motherfucker kid, if a
diving, they
motherfucker kidnapped
diving
me,
into the pond. They diving in the pond like a fucking pirate with a buck knife in their mouth, cutting off geese heads.
man, if a motherfucker had me, if a bitch had me and tortured me,
Just
man,
sit-
and was waterboard me and just tortured me to vote for this man, just go ahead and take me out, man.
Hey,
Fuck that.
what the
Just go ahead
fuck,
and take
yo?
me
Damn.
Hey, my
So,
man
All right,
diving
Jay.
in the
All right,
water
Jay, man. What you gotta say? We
yo.
heard from these
Jay, what's on
passionate.
your mind,
We
man?
heard from these two passionate dudes that they said their thoughts. What you got, Jay?
God damn, that's a lot of real estate to cover,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
So first up, when we talking about the debate itself, right?
Yeah.
I think it was the first time that Donald Trump truly was disarmed and looked ill prepared in a debate. So just like I said when he debated Biden, that he destroyed fucking Joe Biden. Joe Biden looked old, he looked slow, and he did not appear to be prepared for the questions and that debate atmosphere. Donald Trump washed his fucking dishes, yo. He kicked his fucking back in. Every debate we've ever seen Donald Trump in, for the most part, I think Biden got him. He got him once or twice in the previous election,
Yes.
but this is the first time, at least in my opinion, that Donald Trump looked fucking old. Like you could see the age. He kept trying to get back to certain topics that he was prepared to discuss. He wasn't even answering questions. And both of them were guilty of that to a degree.
That's
But
politics for
Donald
you.
Trump kept, yeah, I mean, that's politics, right? But there were instances where I think Trump had the opportunity to speak on topics and really put, plans and points across. And he kept going back to the border shit. So unfortunately, ultimately, I think he lost the fucking debate. He lost the debate in a major way. So let's put that out there. As far as the they're eating the pets. They're eating the pets, right? There's just actual evidence of people in town halls in Springfield complaining to their elected officials about immigrants and how they're eating, pets and dogs and the whole deal. So I don't want to act like he just totally pulled that shit out of thin air
Hey,
necessarily
time out. Where
because
where did you find that evidence? Because even the governor of Ohio said that that's not anything that's been going on. And
I
Governor of
see. I
Ohio is
seen
a
okay,
Republican
something
I
about
too.
can
no. Hey, I will say they did have something about the geese, but
it,
not the
it
pets. They
yeah,
did say
about the
somebody
yeah,
was
about
cutting
the geese.
heads off
Yeah.
at the geese. Like that's what I said. They said somebody was diving in the damn pond
But
with a
that's
buck
shit.
knife.
but again that's someone saying hearsay, right? Because I know that the governor
No, I saw the video though. I saw the
a video of
video of
what.
these people in this town hall. The people were in the
Well, no, I'm
town
saying, but I'm
hall
saying like
making these
they're saying it.
particular
I'm saying,
complaints.
but they're saying it. I'm saying that's hearsay that they're saying that this is what's happening,
And that's
because
peace, but anything a candidate is going to get at the federal level is going to be some level of hearsay, right?
all
They're
I'm
not going
saying,
to be
all
standing
I,
there to bear
all I'm
witness.
all I'm saying is there's no video evidence of this actually happening, and then also the how governor came out and said that there is no evidence of this happening. Whether people are saying it is or
I
not,
feel
and
it.
they're feeding off. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I got.
And
Okay, and that's
they
peace.
actually
But
nixed that shit during the debate.
I know, but the problem is if that was the source that they used, the video that I saw, if that was the source that Donald Trump used to make these claims, then he's just parroting the claims of the people that were in that town hall. Because I mean it looked like a legit town hall. So if that's what he was doing, I mean, shame on him for not getting to the bottom of the deal. But all I'm trying to say is he didn't just pull that shit out of thin air. Like there's legit footage that you can find where people are at least now the pets part. All right, hey man, I'm all bets are off on the pets part. That could be embellishment. That could be whatever it is. But the idea that there are immigrants that are making problems for these people in Springfield. There's a video at a town hall where it's citizens, allegedly, supposedly, citizens of that town speaking on that issue.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I've seen the
it's
same
not
one you saw.
100% fabrication, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Um,
I'm saying you gotta use your words
I
carefully. Just say that what people have came out and said is not a fabrication. Don't say that they have video, because we gotta be careful with our word choices here, guys. Because we had to say that allegedly someone came out and people have came out and said that allegedly we saw this thing.
yes.
That's all, man. I just think we all need to be a little bit more even keeled. Looking at you two over guys over there that were losing their minds here in the first one, especially you, Cap. You gotta be a little more even. We have to be more a little even keeled with stuff. And look for the facts and use our words wisely. I believe and stuff like
No,
this.
I just went on a funny, crazy rant, but I am.
Are we all good? Hey,
Yeah,
let me get
but I do.
Let me get this
back.
point.
Let
Let
me
me get
get
this
back
point.
a
Go ahead,
little
spin it
bit.
up, spin it up,
A
spin
little
it up.
bit. So and Pat is saying that Harris looked like a salesman, right?
That's her job.
Um, and yeah, that's kind of the gig, bro. Um, I think she was very well prepared. She was prepared to the point of people accusing her of cheating in a debate, right? Like usually if you do so well that people accuse you of cheating, then you probably did a pretty good fucking job. So
She used
I
Eminem's playbook.
understand that.
They said that. They said that too because they said the moderators were against Trump. They said it was three
Which I
against one.
mean, which they were, right? I mean, let's be honest about the
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, because
Let's be
they
honest
fact checked
about it.
everything he said. Everything he
And
numbers
they
he
didn't
put out,
fact
they
check
fact
Jay,
checked
shit
that
that
shit.
she said. They didn't
Jay,
fact
so
check shit that she said.
Jay, so did they not let him speak out of turn? And when his mic was off, they let him speak. They let him turn it. They turned his mic back on. So don't just say just because they fact checked him, they wasn't not allowing him to break the rules. So don't pull that bullshit.
Well, I'm not pulling any bullshit, sir. I'm just citing the
But that's
actual
what
facts of the
but
situation.
that
The
is an
facts of the
actual fact. Even though
situation.
they fact checked, they was allowing him to talk out of turn. And when they like Mr. Trump, and then they just kept letting him speak, they heard the
Yep.
mic was off, and he kept speaking out of turn. It was going both ways. That's all I'm saying.
But the level that they went to discredit him was a higher level that they went to discredit her. Is that something we can agree on?
100%.
Yes, absolutely.
Man,
He's shaking his head and shit.
only only reason
Hundred
why
percent,
only
100%.
reason
Shy. Hold on, hear me out, Shy. I think so, 100%, and I can tell you why when we get to my point. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
ahead.
what I'm saying is I understand that they fact checked and they could have fact checked some of her shit, but I'm just saying I think the fact check stuff
No, no,
came
no.
on some.
See, they should have fact checked some of her shit
Yeah,
though.
that's what I said. I'm not saying they shouldn't have fact checked, but I think the fact checks that came out was necessary. When you telling somebody that they killing newborn babies, bro, like come on, like come on, bro, like they like. Like they just in there doing some Sparta shit where oh this baby got a defect and they just throw him in the fucking pit. Like come on,
Sparta.
bro. Like, go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt. Go ahead,
I
man. I'm sorry.
No, that's peace, man. And I mean, I can only defend, and I think at least I'd imagine that Trump supporters are getting to a point where they can only defend this shenanigans so much, right? I mean,
No, they've been doing
it's a
it already.
fucking hard. Yeah, but I mean, goddamn, I'd imagine. At least I like to think that people are changing their minds in terms of the individual Donald Trump. They're not voting for Trump. Be clear. Nobody is voting for the individual that is Donald Trump. Nobody is. They're voting for the opportunity to progress their way of life in terms of rights to abortion. They think it's murder. Um, rights to all the far left swings that we've taken in terms of it's 13 different fucking genders. Like that's a fucking problem for conservatives. They're not voting for Donald Trump. They're trying to reel some of this shit back in because the truth is after Obama, we took a far pendulum swing to the left, right? You got gay rights, which they don't necessarily agree with in the beginning, but a lot of people are coming along. And then you got this trans stuff, and then you got this whole gender identity politics shit, and it's mind blowing
Listen,
It's out of
for
it's
control. I agree.
conservative.
it's
True, this is a man, this is a woman. Marriage is traditional man and woman people. They have lost too fucking much ground in the way of life debate. They lost too much. They lost too much, bro. Now we can't even define what a fucking woman is, right?
Yeah,
On the
I agree with
left,
you.
you can barely define what a woman is. And that's fucking crazy to a lot of people in this country. So I'm not voting, or they are not voting for Donald Trump because that person is a good person and all this shit. They're voting for him because he represents principles that they believe in. And the
But
left got
does
some
he?
real problems with identity
but this is the
politics.
thing.
They
But this
do.
is
They
the thing.
fucking do.
But this is the thing. When does it become cool until it's cool to vote for that until it affects you? Like you're talking about, okay, they want to monitor. One of the things you talked about is they want to monitor women's when they're pregnant and stuff. It's like this is like shit you see in a movie. Like you see in movies and shit. I want to monitor a woman watch during her pregnancy. Where the fuck did you get off? Like that's like I can't even explain that shit. I can't even get the words out of my mouth to even explain that. Like, but just to say you want to monitor somebody while they're pregnant. You know what I mean? That's just wild. That's wild. I have to. So now I have no freedom or I have no privacy. Or I should say but a female, as far as how she's to go about her pregnancy and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. You
Well,
take
I
you take
mean,
away all these.
there's a baby human involved that does not have any rights. They're
Hey,
trying to be the rights for that human being to survive. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. And be clear, I'm not trying to represent this as my personal opinion. I'm just trying
no,
to
no,
communicate what
no,
I'm
100%,
hearing.
no, 100%. Can I piggyback off of that real quick? And then what Bo also put in here
Send it.
about the
That's why I say it's
corporations.
cool.
Hold on, man. You said your spill.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Uh,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, you done interrupting people for today. The I'm fucking with you, Guap.
Talking about he don't feel
Stupid.
good. Shit.
The one thing I'm gonna piggyback off what Jay said, and I 100% agree with you, and what Bo is putting out here. These people don't like corporations, and the thing that's funny is that you say that they don't like corporations. They don't see the wool getting pulled over their eyes when it comes to Trump, right? Just for example, man, Trump's about to start a crypto, crypto what? Trump backs crypto. So what do you think is going to happen when he gets into office? He's going to inflate this crypto that he is going to pronounce and come out with, and make money off that shit. And there's other things that he's. Hold on a second. And there's other things.
Got a dog.
That damn dog scratching at my door.
See?
And with that, it's a lot of things that he says that he runs for his people, his base. He doesn't support and actually do something about it. For example, a lot of people on his base use Medicaid, but he is not doing anything to better Obamacare or whatever the fuck. He doesn't even have a plan, as in what Cap was hitting on earlier. He just says we have something in place. He said that 9 years ago, and it's still nothing has happened. And I mean, yeah, he's like both said, he's been a con man his whole life. Dude's smart. He's not dumb. I just do your research, you guys, on whether side you want to point for. Just do your research. And as far as the abortion thing, people that are pro life usually is on a Christian belief, and as far as I'm concerned, we should not have rules that govern do on any kind of faith, because that is a thin line that you do not want to cross. Because ask them Muslims over there, Sharia law, you don't want those issues. Okay, they'll start stoning women again, because that's also in the Bible, by the way. So
But see, that's another thing though, that it's a lot of Democrats that are, pro Hamas and shit.
oh no, you're not
Like
wrong.
they
Yeah.
don't even understand what the fuck pro Hamas means, bro.
I haven't heard anybody say pro Hamas. I've heard people say pro Palestinian.
Really?
I haven't heard.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
That's not the same. It's not.
we're
Who was
starting
I
to
saying?
split hairs.
No, we're not. It's not the same thing. It's
Starting to
not.
split hairs.
It's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing. You can't. Don't do that.
It's not the same thing, but you're starting to split hairs.
People put it as the same thing. I'll put it like that. Yeah. But I wish they would have talked about it more like that. Of that in the debate, that didn't really come up, unfortunately. Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to hit on was the hate that the Haitians are now getting in Springfield, because actually, let me backtrack real quick. So J.D. Vance and the Republicans are saying that the Democrats are saying a bunch of hate, and this is why Trump's getting targeted. First and foremost, Kamala's had a lot of death threats towards her. Actually, 2 people got arrested in August with plans to do bodily harm to this lady. I forget what states they were in. Also, both sides have been saying hate and spread hate. That's the way in day and age the politics are in nowadays. We've come back full circle, because we've always had violent politicians in and out around the White House, since the inception of our America. But the hate that the right side, the right side is now putting up, was about it's now they're getting death threats, and the Haitians are in Springfield. They got school threats, bomb threats at the schools, and truth be told, man, I was reading an article. This is just real quick. We switch up, but yeah, that Springfield does need help with a lot of the Haitians, because it's a burden on their it's a smaller city. It's a burden on their city. But truth be told, their economy has actually been a lot better since these guys have been here.
What's a burden on their city? That the Haitians are there?
The burden is they can't. I'm not trying to use it as a negative. It's the fact that they don't have the infrastructure to hold all that people. It's 15,000 Haitians came in there on a smaller city, and so the fund and actually the government is sending down money and policies to help them. It's nothing bad. So stop frowning up. It's just the fact that they couldn't support all those people.
No, I just want to see where you was going with it. That's all.
No. Yeah, burden maybe not be the right word, but it's the fact that their city couldn't hold all those people, all at one time coming in there. But they actually have helped with their economy, because they actually have all the jobs have been filled out. They're working. These guys are here on legal terms, by the way, guys. So all this negativity that's coming out both sides, it needs to stop, and we need to look into the future of America and stop being so damn negative down in the dumps, because the negativity and the attacks are on both sides. It's not
right.
It's not heavy on one side or the other. Both sides call each other fascists, Marxists. Now I'm not gonna give you I can give you my thoughts if y'all really want it, but those are facts of what's going on right now in our society. That's all I really got.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Before we move on to the next topic, man. That's what I was just saying. I just would like to just see a more talk, man, on both sides, man. Because I don't see myself as a Democrat or a Republican. But I just, at some point, man, we got more just talking bad about each other than trying to be focused on moving us into the future, man. And that's really what I want to see. More talk about how we plan to move us into the future.
Hey, real quick with that, hold on, real quick.
And that's it.
Hamas is a lot more than just that, bro. You can't just. We can go into Hamas later, but it's a lot more complicated than that, because they were a political power that got voted into years ago by the Palestinians, but does not mean they are the Palestinians. Do not put two and two together thinking that hey, just because I'm pro Palestinian means I'm pro Hamas. Those are two different. There's still two different things, man.
I understand what you're saying, but
You
I
got
know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
people don't. But
what's on
people
the
don't.
next
That's what I'm
doc?
saying. Words mean things, bro. You gotta come correct with that stuff.
So what's on the next
That's
document? What we
correct.
got next?
Um, let's get out of let me see what we got, bro. Um, gosh, we can go into sports, man. Let's talk about Shannon Sharp beating up pussy on the internet. Can we talk about that?
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
Man.
man. You want to know what's funny, man? I know we kind of talked about this last pod too, um, but it's just he's coming out with this merch, and man, I
No,
really
no, no.
hope he
Explain what
giving.
happened first. Explain what happened first.
Okay, so for those if you didn't the last pod, man, Shannon Sharp uh got allegedly he was looking at his phone about to get it in, and he accidentally hit the phone the button to go on
No,
live.
no,
But
about to get it in. He was getting
well,
it.
yeah, well, yeah, whatever. But you have to hit so many buttons. You have to go through a lot to just go on live. It's not just you hit one button and you live. It's not like Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And I think even Facebook it says, "Are you really ready to go live or whatever?" But so next thing you know, all of a sudden you hear some moaning, you hear Shannon talking, oh, this my Michelle. Oh, I'm gonna put this dick in you. Oh, I'm gonna put this dick in you. And he was saying a lot of wild shit, having sex,
Come
grunting,
on,
and
baby. Oh, that's it, baby.
yeah. Then he started growling and barking and shit like that. But so he then he came out and apologized, about everything. ESPN's decided not to do something, which kind of made Paul Pierce mad. So he was like, "Man, I had the strippers on there and whatever, whatever." But you know, so now he's selling merch, and everything just seemed kind of stagey-ish. I mean, who am I to judge? But I just hope if he is selling out on that merch, which I would have capitalized on it too. Michelle, whoever that was who was acting or even whether was really getting it, you know what I'm saying? I hope they getting some money from that because his show was promoting his version of Blue Chew and all of that shit at
The
that
red
night it
pill, the
happened after he
red
said he
pill.
cried. Yeah, so I just hope, man.
Just, just to
I just
piggyback off of what you said, man. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, we've all, been on Instagram Live or whatever, man. There's no way in hell you couldn't tell me you didn't know that you went live. You playing with your phone. How you? If I'm knocking down a chick, I'm not. The last thing on my mind is I'm finna just go to Instagram of all things. Go to Instagram and go live. Like you have to physically go to Instagram and hit live. It ain't like it just the damn app just popped open. You have to go to Instagram. There's some steps to it. It don't just open up like that. It ain't like opening up your phone and your camera and just in the video. You have to go into Instagram and go to the live. So you mean to tell me you didn't know all that? You didn't do all that? It was going on, and then like you said, all of a sudden now after that happens, now we got this little red pill. He on his podcast
Mm.
with Ocho Cinco talking about the red pill. Come on, man, that shit
now
is
now it ain't no rumors that he gay or not. You know what I'm saying? Like it
no.
just was a
No,
lot of
that's
shit.
the one. That's the fucking one right there. Because be clear. Well, Tiff, I know. All right, you didn't see it. Well, I'm assuming you know who Shannon Sharp is. Shannon Sharp is a sports icon. He's a NFL Hall of Famer, and now he's converted to have his own talk shows and sports talk. He was on with Skip Bayless. He's one of the biggest sports talk figures in that particular market. And the long and the short is he put out this video. He actually went live on Instagram, which is very difficult to do. It's not a one button click situation, right? So what you see is some wood paneling, but the audio is more important than the video, at least in this case. And the long and the short is it sounds like he's having sex. He's saying, he's that's my Michelle. Oh, that's my Michelle. He giving her business, right? You can hear Michelle moaning or whatever. What is not confirmed is if Michelle is even a fucking man, first up. If Shannon Sharp is actually having sex in this video, that's not necessarily confirmed either.
Well, Michelle
Because
sounded like a
again,
female. It sounded like a female's voice.
fam,
Mr.
fam,
Interrupting.
What does that mean?
what does what mean?
Sound like
That
a
it
female's
sounded like a
voice.
female?
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Fam, you could make a noise that sounded like a female. Go ahead and give it a try, man. You got it.
Nah, my voice too deep, homeboy. I don't man, I sound like no female.
I think you can pull it off.
Oh, he definitely could pull it off. Don't
I
be
think you
trying
can
to
pull
act.
it off.
Come on, brother. Like,
Right, like you tough
Cap.
now, but goddamn it, if you
You
needed
tough
to do it, you
now.
can pull it off. All I'm saying, bro, is that there's no evidence that there's an actual woman in this fucking video at all. There's no real evidence to that. Now, does it sound like a feminine voice? Absolutely. But goddamn, Michael Jackson and Prince can make feminine voice sounds, right? Like that doesn't. And then his former stylist or whatever is kind of sneak dissing this motherfucker, trying on some, hey yo, I kind of know what the vibes are type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole other angle to this story that alludes to, hey, Michael Obama is fucked up. That's fucked up, Pat. That's fucked up. Michelle Obama is a beautiful woman. You wow. But anyway, the long and the short is that there's no evidence that you know that it was an actual woman, but at the same time, there was some, I don't know, there was people alluding to the idea that Shannon Sharp was gay too.
So
I don't
what?
even know that he proved that he wasn't with this shit.
Who
Man,
And that's
cares?
the thing.
But who cares? Why does he even
At
need
the
to
end of
care?
the
Because
day-
his brand's big enough. He can get past all that.
It's just part of the narrative. I'm only
got you.
identifying that it's part of the narrative.
Yeah.
That's it.
Man, what better way to promote your product than to do some shit like that? You know what I mean? I don't think it was an accident. The man knew what he was doing. He's not stupid. It's a good promotion. That's you talking about a pill? That's for a sex pill or some shit like that, like the Blue Chew shit. That's how you promote that shit. That's that. What better
How
way
far
to
you
do
think
it?
he went
And,
though? Like, how do you think he had a conversation with ESPN and everybody else that he was about to do this shit before he did it?
He could have. I'm sure. Listen, this product wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, just come out of nowhere. I'm sure that they knew that he had this product coming out. You know what I'm saying? That he was about to push this
Did
product.
they?
I'm sure that they could. I mean, you're right. They might not have known, but once the product hit, that's probably okay. Well, it's some kind of, I don't know. I don't know. All I can say is this, man. It's just like the shit. It wasn't no accident. It wasn't no fucking accident. That man. And another thing, I wouldn't apologize for shit. I wouldn't have went on and apologized for me. Fucking, I'm a grown ass man. Listen. That's what you do. What you do, nigga. You over here knocking ass. Why am I finna go on and apologize? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel so ashamed. For what? Ashamed for what, bitch? You was getting ass. Don't be ashamed, bitch. Tear that ass up. Don't be ashamed
It
for
was a
that.
shame because he set that shit up because it's not easy to do, man. He set that shit up. He set that shit up, bro.
Hey, look.
I ain't apologizing for shit.
I agree with everything you said. All y'all said. The one thing, the Paul Pierce thing. I'm sorry, Paul Pierce. You ain't Shannon Sharp.
Man, fuck Paul Pierce, man.
You ain't-
He a clown
you ain't-
ass nigga anyway.
You ain't Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp got pulled. Just like that boy, what's his name? Pat McAfee got pulled. Pat McAfee on ESPN getting drunk as fuck on live television. And they ain't doing shit but paying that man money. They got pulled. You know why? Because they got a base that came with them. They got a base. Pat McAfee already had a base. He don't need ESPN. ESPN needed them.
They paid Pat McAfee to act the way he fucking does.
Exactly.
Period.
And Shannon don't need ESPN. He already got a base. Look at that shit, man. What are we talking about? Oh, Shannon. Yeah,
Pat
you did this.
McAfee knows how to control the crowd.
Shannon, you did that shit on
That
purpose.
man. Yeah. Hey, Shannon, props to you, man. Props to you. I'll give you props for that shit.
I'm still gonna call you gay though, just to
Whether it
piss
was
you
a
off.
fucking, whether it was a fucking dude, or, I don't give a fuck if the man gay or not. Whatever.
I
Props
was
to
just
you,
gonna make
man.
it mad.
That was a good. That's that man business, man. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? It ain't.
Well,
it wouldn't
I
be
mean,
the man if
well,
motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck.
so the problem,
You know what I mean?
so the problem with that becomes the idea that if he's not standing on being gay, if that's what it is, he ain't standing on that shit. Like he is masquerading as, if he set this up and it was the plan for him to go live with, was perceived to be as a female, then he ain't standing on being gay at all. I mean, if he is gay, which I don't know if he is, and I don't care if he is, but if he is gay, this is some bullshit, bro. Like, you stand on your shit is all I'm saying. Like, stand on your shit, bro.
If that
Listen,
man, I don't, man, listen. If he, I'm not gonna like him any less if he gay or not. The motherfucker's gay. I'm not gonna like him any less. The man's a good. He knows how to talk about. We talk about sports. He knows what he's talking about. His shows are good. Even when he was with Skip and Shannon, I love that show. You know what I'm saying? Now he's doing his own thing. His podcast is good. I don't give a fuck if he's gay or not. Whatever. Who cares? That's that man business. You know what I'm saying? All people out here worried about whether somebody fucking gay or not or doing this. Man, who gives a fuck? If you're entertained and you like the content, man, who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? It's like you say, talk about Pat McAfee, he be fucking drunk. I don't give a shit. Pat McAfee knows how to work the fucking crowd. They pay that man. He's on WWE. This motherfucker be on there, especially when your boy the Uso boy come out there and Pat get on the damn desk and be doing that shit. Man, the whole man, listen, they had a whole goddamn, and Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. The whole crowd be going nuts for that yeet shit. Off of that fucking that music when he come out there and he be up here and he get the crowd, man, they go nuts. This man knows how to work the crowd. Hey, so what? Well, man,
oh
I
shit,
don't apologize for nothing.
that's space, man. NFL week, man. Pat sitting here talking about how about them Cowboys, man? The New Orleans
Man,
Saints
fuck them
blew their
Cowboys.
fucking
You know I
backs
gotta say, I gotta say about
out.
them Cowboys.
Don't come back.
God damn. All right, so check it. I'll pull up the power rankings, man. I know we have pulled them
Hey,
up
real quick
before.
while he's going,
Yeah.
Erica asked earlier or said earlier, y'all don't be talking during sex. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a full blown
I
conversation
don't.
before.
Man, fuck them Cowboys, man.
You had a full blown
It's tough.
conversation while you were stroking?
More as she
Whoa,
was
wait,
stroking me,
hey,
but that
whoa.
yeah. I
God
wasn't
damn.
trying to,
That's
but she was asking questions.
she was asking muchos preguntas.
Like, hey, what are we having for dinner later? What are we gonna do
While she's
tomorrow?
stroking your shit.
Yeah.
Hey, my man
Yeah,
said, "I'm
that's
gonna
a
smoke
casual
that
handy,
brisket,
man.
girl. I'm gonna smoke that brisket."
Nah. Fuck. That's ridiculous. But
Hey,
no, I
hey,
have
that's why that
had
motherfucking pulled
casual
pork was so
handy.
goddamn good. He was
Yeah.
talking about.
Hey, that man
Hey,
said, "I'm gonna pull your poor girl." Oh.
God damn it, man.
Pull your point.
I can't do this shit with you motherfuckers.
Hey, man. Before we get off the football subject though, man, since we was on sports, man, what about, man, this motherfucking this thug out here, Tua, man, throwing up gang signs again,
You
man.
call him a thug.
Man, because I really just
Yeah,
want him to
man.
slide, bro. I don't know why he won't
Listen,
slide.
man. Listen, I don't know the crowd out here. I know, the males it's in the chat, man. I know you guys watch football, watch sports, man. But we talking about Tua, the quarterback for the Dolphins, man. They
Tua
were playing
Tagovailoa.
yeah, they were playing Buffalo, and this man was messed around and got another concussion. I don't think that he knew exactly where he was at the time of the. I should say know where he was at. He didn't know where the marker was at. So in trying to get the first down, he's trying to dive head first, not realizing that he'd already passed the first down mark instead of sliding, and ran into what's the crazy part is Mr. Hamlin, who what was it last season or the season before? Was it last season or season before
Last
that?
season.
Last season they had a heart attack basically on the field. He collided with this man, and my man went to doing them, throwing up them signs again, man. So this is his
Man,
fourth concussion. Go ahead.
are you gonna start playing with the Saints on Madden since that's your team now?
run with him too. It don't matter. Listen, but
Oh,
back
How
to
many
okay.
teams does he got?
back to Tua, man.
Dog,
Back
you
to
know,
Tua, man. Like I
this
play with the
dude, man.
Dolphins. I like the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan. Don't get me wrong. I
No, he not.
support the
You
team.
just
You know what
said,
I'm saying?
dog. You said that you're not a Dolphins fan. You just said you're not a
I
Dolphins
support.
fan.
I should say I support the team, but I don't really vibe
This
with them like that
bandwagon
because some
ass.
motherfuckers just.
When the
I,
Saints was
I I gave
trash,
up on them a
you
long
wasn't
time
saying
ago,
nothing
man.
about no Saints.
Negative, sir. Negative, sir. I gave up on them a long time ago, man. The Dolphins. But anyway, listen. Back to what we're talking about. So the whole story now is like, is this man gonna retire? Which he came out and said he's not gonna retire. He has no plans of retiring. But like, he's had his fourth concussion in 5 years. Four concussions, man. I mean, he really need to start. I mean, does he really not want to retire? I think they're saying the NFL is trying to push, like I guess, talk to this man about retirement or whatnot because he treading a thin line here, man, with his health. You know, this man out here, like I said, he throwing up gang signs. Last year he was out here, his fucking fingers was all twisted up and shit. So you playing with your brain, not good. But yeah, he signed this big ass contract. You know that 200 mil. They said if he does retire, what was it? He get like he
90.
forfeits what 120 million.
No, he gets 90
He
million
forfeits 100.
guaranteed.
He gets 90 guaranteed, and the rest he doesn't. But so I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, dealing with concussion culture, man, I'd take my 90 mics and fucking walk. $90 million is more than most people make in a lifetime, to be honest. And that's even people that are, making six-figure incomes for, 20 years type shit. Like,
It's
dude,
lifetime wealth.
90 million
Yeah.
dollars.
It's game changers of wealth.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that's
He just
generational
had a
wealth.
kid.
Yeah, I'm fucking walking. I'll coach high school football. I'll coach Pee Wee League. I'll be on the NFL coaching staff if it comes down to that, to being
It's
close to
like
the game. But I'm not gonna be Muhammad Ali. That's what I'm not gonna be. So you got
perfect
young
example of that. You
kids
said high school football.
fucking walk.
uh,
Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater just recently retired. And basically kind of for those same circumstances. He had an injury to his leg where he said they almost had to amputate his leg. And he was like,
Yeah.
I refuse to keep playing and to see how my kids see me, he goes, football is just a game that I play for 3 hours on fucking Sundays.
but that's Teddy, man. That's
He
not
goes,
Tua. That's
I know, but
and that,
I
that's
know, but he makes a valid point though, man. This is a game that I play for 3 hours on fucking Sundays. Football is not. That's not my. Not. Does not define my whole life. You got the rest of your life ahead of you. You
okay.
retire. You retire out of football. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So what I want to get at real quick, man, because I think you had your spiel already. No offense. Um, and I'm not disagreeing with anything y'all said. Everybody's right, but Tua has it's his decision ultimately, and ultimately, when it comes down to his decision, it's his decision whether people want. Because I saw people on First Take, Molly calling him selfish if he goes back and shit like that, and I'm like, bro, you can't like this. His whole family travels with him since he was in college. They came down to Alabama. He supported them there. They came down to him with him to Miami. He supports them now. His younger brother ain't gonna do that. His younger brother wasn't that great. And their whole family was football. It's football. Like it's just that culture. And whether right or wrong, he's probably gonna try to do this again. Now I'm an avid wrestling fan. And one of my favorite wrestlers of all time is this dude named Bryan Danielson. And this dude's had multitude of concussions to the point where Bryan Danielson, that's what his name is now in AEW. Get it right. Or Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
Get it right. But this dude had a multitude of concussions. And he's one of the best wrestlers ever. And had to quit for several years. I want to say it was 3-4 years. Until he found the doctor to clear him. And he's still out here. And I'm saying like, y'all can compare. I know wrestling is scripted, but these dudes land on their heads on a consistent basis. And this dude is still out there doing the thing that he loves in front of his family, knowing that any second he can land on his head the wrong way and have another concussion. And at the end of the day, it's his decision, and whether he's going to do it or not, more power to you. But these are the exact reasons right now that we're talking about, or why you probably shouldn't play football. If you want to be 100, but if we want to go there, then that's a lot of contact sports that we don't say this about. When people get knocked the fuck out all the time, UFC, boxing, and we don't go up in arms when we see them dudes get knocked out and concussed. We just go, oh, boom, big hit, you know. But now that's such a big thing in football, we don't do that so much more in you know, not basketball. Sorry, boxing and UFC. That's my thoughts on
I
that.
agree
Well, I
with you,
think
Ryan.
I think part of it is you don't. I mean, occasionally in UFC and boxing, you'll see a dude get starched, right? And I call starched like when the dude goes stiff and all that. But the thing about Tua's at least the two NFL incidents were they're really dramatic to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really
Fencing, yep,
dramatic to watch a guy
yep.
reach in and really getting starched on a football field. And you know that it's a lot of children that are watching as well. And the NFL brand is marketing to children and all the way down to Pee Wee leagues and shit like that. So I think you're talking about a different audience when you're talking about an
That's true.
NFL player.
That's fair.
Um, I think I think you're absolutely right though that it's on Tua and whatever decision him and his family makes is none of our motherfucking business, to be honest. We can put it out there as to what we would do with that type of financial freedom and the situation that he's facing. Um, but ultimately, it's up to him. I mean, I got a cousin that was a Pro Bowler and shit. He's a Pro Bowl wideout, and he retired early because of concussions. So that was his personal choice. Now this motherfucker own a bunch of wing stops or whatever up in Seattle. So
Right
all I'm
on.
saying is it's a lot of he's got a lot of options. And it's unfortunate to watch a young man, because this is a young man with young children, and you've already achieved the American dream. It's in the fucking bag. It is in the bag. And to see a guy risk it every fucking week, and you got kids and everything else that, support and depend on you, dog, it's just tough to watch. That's all. So that's what I got.
Yep.
When your health starts coming into play, man, sometimes you gotta know when to say when. And that's just how I look at it, man. I play ball. Listen, we watch the games on TV. Unless you've actually been in those shoes, man, sometimes you get fucking laid out, bro. I done took some hits, man. I done gave some hits and took some hits, pause. But them shits, it's. I already knew. I had to say that for you, Cap, because I already knew you was gonna go somewhere with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You see, man, that shit was crazy.
You out here taking hits.
And he giving his A,
You
but he
taking the
talking about
motherfucking bones.
at the Diddy parties. He talking about he at the Diddy
Bruh,
parties taking
see,
his with
we
that
talking about
Astro
Hey,
music,
they
and
flag.
already. Hey,
y'all
fuck
take
that.
this shit
You already
way,
put
man.
yourself at the Diddy party. You put yourself at the
You
Diddy
did do
party
that.
already.
Y'all done,
All
man, do
right.
it
Let's be
Wow.
extreme with
clear.
this.
He's taking
Oh
hits at the Diddy party, dog. Jesus
man, listen,
Christ.
That's
man, listen.
crazy.
Anyway, back on topic, man. It's just that sometimes you just gotta know when to say when for some. I mean, your family might, like you said, being, his background, they're very prideful people, man, and him trying to, maybe he's supporting his family or whatever. It's he on some Roman Reigns, motherfucking, I'm a tribal chief type shit, whatever. You gotta, hey, tell the motherfuckers to get a job. Can't support everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sacrifice my
Yeah.
motherfucking health.
He's already
So,
done it though. He's already done it. He already got the bread, man. It's over with. I'll
exactly,
go through this
exactly.
top 10 in
But
the power
hold
rankings
on,
real quick, man.
hold on. Time out.
Go ahead.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
pause real quick.
God damn,
I
homie,
want to
how
say
much more
something.
you gotta say about this shit?
No. I ain't talking about this. I'm talking about something else.
Oh
This is
shit.
all. Now there was some in the group chat the other day that was saying we was talking about your boy Caleb Williams. I got both these Bears fans in here. Now we watched the game the other day. This man got punished the whole game. This man was getting lit up the whole game, and you made a comment saying he need to go through it. Why and where in your fucking right mind would you think that man need to go through that shit?
That's not what I was talking about.
Hydra.
Though.
Okay, so explain what you was talking about. Because you said he need to go through it.
What I was saying is, I'm talking about the offensive struggles. I was not talking about him getting punished. I don't want nobody to just be out there getting hit when, from their blind side like that. Like, that's where injuries happen. I'm talking about the offensive struggles and the complexity of the game to where he learns from that each week to get better. I'm not talking about that's him getting rocked is out of his control. That's out of his control.
It's not out of his control. It's part of the struggle. It's part of the struggle.
No,
but I get what
it's
you're
part
saying.
of the struggle. What I'm saying is that's something he can't fully control if his blockers miss assignments and don't block. I'm talking about just the offensive struggles and seeing how different it is from the college game to the program, from the pro game, because when you come into the pros, a lot of people think it's just easy to dominate in the pros when it's not. And it's one of them humbling moments. And I'm saying for that, he needs to go through that, not the punishment he was taking. I'm talking about the overall offensive struggles, him with, his accuracy, seeing the field, all of that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Not him getting punished.
I don't think anybody thinks it's easy to just come into the pros and dominate. I don't think that's
some people do though. Some people do, and a lot of rookies that are the shit their whole life coming to the pros thinking that it's easy. They do.
Well, he was one of the ones though. He told his punter that, yo, man, you're not gonna be doing a lot of punting this year. So I mean, I think he said it.
But I really don't. I mean, he sounds confident in his team, but I mean, I don't really think. I mean, even he said on a lot like he don't think that he's just about to go out there and dominate. He's about to go out there and 4,000 yards. He just want to go out there and win, man. A lot of that stuff is just you just talk. He was just having a friendly shit talking with the punter. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really think he meant that shit.
All right, cool. I feel vaginas are getting dry. Listen to this conversation. We'll go. I'll go through the top 10 real quick. Green Bay is number 10 at 1-1. They got the Ravens at number 9 at 0-2. The Ravens ain't won shit, but they still in the top 10 in the power rankings. They got the undefeated New Orleans Saints who beat down every fucking body, and every offensive possession they've scored this year. They got them at number 8 in the power rankings, which I think is bullshit.
Oh, so they did update it. Okay, so the other one you were reading the other day wasn't updated then. I didn't think so. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, well,
93 points in 2 games is kind of crazy.
Yeah, be clear. They updated it after the Monday night game.
Scissor Man. Sorry,
man. He didn't came out of the depths. Pause.
Right. He probably still anyway. Birdman was probably dope. But LA Chargers are number 7 at 2-0. They got the Eagles who got their asses beaten, not necessarily kicked, but they got beat last night.
Hey, shouts out to Young Way Cool, man.
Hey, Young Ho Cool, baby.
Hey, man, that man won me my fantasy league. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, Erica said, move on from these rankings, man. It's Mojave Desert, bro.
We had 2 hours anyway. You might as well just finish it out. Finish it out, man.
Well, we're going to have to fill this time, but let me see where we at. Eagles is number 6. The Lions are number 5. Jared Goff and all them boys. The undefeated Bills are number 4. The Texans are number 3 at 2-0. The 1-1 Niners without Christian McCaffrey are number 2, which is bullshit. And the number 1 team, they think it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Man.
And that's
it is what it is.
Hey, real quick, Pat, man. I got Alabama beating Georgia.
Alabama.
That's not this week, but that's next week. And it's at Alabama. But Georgia better show up. They better not show up like they did against Kentucky, because it's gonna be a wrap. But then again, Alabama's was slipping a little bit too. So don't get that shit twisted.
Yeah,
well, listen, Georgia's been starting slow. Both the games they've been playing, they've been starting slow. But hey, how about them Hurricanes? Number 8, baby. The U.
Nice, man. The youth.
Okay, how about them Buckeyes?
Yeah, I think Ohio
no,
State is the
I
favorite
hope
thus
by
far. I
some
think they're
chance, bro. Ryan, I was thinking about that. I'm sorry, Jay. I just gotta say this. I hope by
This
some
man just
chance that
interrupting
we play
ass
them
man
mother.
today,
Show
man.
you interrupted me right now, young man.
Man, damn, man. This man, you can't say nothing. Hey, I like the Alabama, man. Let me just butt in real quick, my nigga.
Ryan, I hope we play Ohio State in this turn. In this, if we make it to the playoffs, that we get a chance to play Ohio State. Because
Okay.
who was we?
The University
The
of
U?
Yeah.
You think the U can deal with Ohio State?
Hey, we got a quarterback that's playing, boy. Cam Ward, the boy's nice.
Okay.
And we are talented on both sides of the ball.
You played
Oh,
a
is it me
hot.
now?
We neither team's played anybody, so we'll just leave it at that.
Facts, like absolute facts. But all right, that's peace, man.
I
The
just want
UFC
this-
happened in a
Because we have this conversation all the time. So
That's word, man. The UFC happened in that Vegas Sphere. I don't know if anybody saw it, but if you want to go to YouTube
Oh
and check
my
out
god,
some
that
footage
sphere.
of that fucking Sphere, dude. Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
that shit was
Yo,
amazing.
can we rent that place out
Amazing.
just to play some porn in that bitch? Can you imagine the flabius and
What?
oh my god, bro. You be seeing some shit you
So-
never even
so
thought was on the
we-
clitoris, man. What?
So right. So let's be clear though. The Vegas Sphere is basically an arena, and on the out it's shaped like a dome. It's shaped like a sphere, and on the outside of the building, it's like it's a big ass 4K TV. So everything that happens on the inside, on the production side, they can put on the screen on the entire building on the outside, and the shit is fucking amazing. I mean, on the inside it was the last UFC event happened on Mexican Independence Day, and they had a bunch of videos and stuff in between the fights that kind of highlight Mexican independence and Mexican culture, blah blah blah. There's a lot of Mexican and Latin fighters that participated in the USC event, and goddamn, man, that spear is fucking awesome to see. It's really something special.
Didn't you see a movie in the
Outside
cap?
of that,
Yeah, man.
Again?
Yeah, man. SZA went up in there, man. It's amazing, bro.
oh, so you've been to the spear?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Holding out on us.
What was the sound system like in that motherfucker?
Man,
yo?
it's crazy.
I bet that shit was crazy. Oh, I gotta see a show in the spear, yo. I gotta
It's
see
no,
something.
it's crazy, man.
when y'all went to that
No, it's-
convention,
it's-
is that where it was at?
You said what?
When y'all went to that convention, the expo, is that where it was at?
No, we didn't. Did we go during the? No, I think I can't remember if I was out there for the convention or not, man. I think I came out there for something else. It could have been, but yeah, one time when I was out in Vegas, yeah, me and SZA went out there and went to the Sphere, man, because we always say we wanted to go do the tour and all of that.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Scissor just shut on all your shit. He just said it's just a regular ass IMAX.
Just a
movie."
regular ass IMAX
He
movie.
gonna downplay every damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, no,
That's my shit.
I don't know, man. In Chicago, we had this like Omni Max Theater, man. That kind of the same like concept of the Sphere, but like the video and everything they showed was pretty. It was pretty dope. I mean, it's tight though. It wasn't worth the money we paid, but it was tight.
What'd you pay to get in that motherfucker?
I can't remember, but it was stupid as fuck.
How much
Was it
that
like
popcorn?
over a band?
Think we
Over
paid-
was it
I
over
can't-
100?
I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was though. It was like 80 or
Damn.
almost 100 because we
Did you get a free
But,
meal with
yeah.
Was the meals included? God damn.
hell no.
Fuck, man. I bet you that popcorn was like $80 for a fucking
Nice.
large bag. $1.30.
He said $1.30.
Woo!
Yeah.
God damn.
Man, there's cheaper
Yeah,
blowjobs out
I'm-
there from that.
I was about to say I'm beating off in there at a minimum. God damn, $1.30. beating off I'm beating off in either in the cedar in one of them bathrooms. Fuck that. A
fuck
buck
that.
30 is
But
a
hey,
lot.
but they did have some cool shit in the inside where
$20
like
beer. Jesus.
they had some cool shit in the inside. Like they got these little like the technology of the shows and shit. They got like that Tesla like robot out there talking and shit. They got the joint where you don't have to like it's people is pay or whatever. It was all right, man. It's just that you really paying for the experience to go inside and look at all the futuristic shit they got in there.
And paying for experience that nut on the
They
carpet.
taxing.
Jeez.
Yeah, they taxing. Yeah, you cleaning this nut up. But
Gift bag and no shit. Ain't give you no souvenir, nothing to walk out of that
Nothing.
bitch with.
I'm giving the gifts then, goddammit. I'm gonna leave y'all something for $130. Yeah, I'm getting these wings, goddammit.
I'm
But
leaving some stains.
they announced a John Jones fight, man. John the GOAT fucking Jones, man. He's gonna fight at Madison Square Garden in December against Stipe Miocic. It's the first time John Jones fought in
18 months.
closing in on 2 years, yo. Like
18 months.
it's gonna be a big deal, man. Yeah, John Jones is still the champ. He's still undefeated, and he's still recognized as the premier talent in the UFC. He's the GOAT, yo. So I'm looking forward to that. UFC 309, man. That's what's up.
Can you imagine how much better he would have been if he never got in trouble?
Hey, man, that shit getting sticky. But I know I cannot imagine that because, goddamn it, it just seems that the most gifted people in our culture are fucked up. Like, no matter what they're good at, they have demons that they're fighting against. It's like, you think about it, man. All the fucking GOATs got some fucking issues with them. They got some bullshit with them. Know what I'm saying? Like, except for LeBron James.
That we know of yet. We don't know yet.
Right, we don't know yet. Right.
Last time I checked,
LeBron might show up in the motherfucking Diddy shits.
I'm about to say that he knows Diddy.
Diddy party, like you never know.
He's probably over there. He's
bro.
probably over there pinning the tail on LeBron and shit, playing that shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh man, they got that man in finger cuffs. They fucking LeBron up.
That's why that man hairline pushed back.
What is there? We got any more things on the docket?
It was grabbing his head like this.
Motherfucker hold his head like this. He done been held so much that he push his hairline back.
God damn.
That's wild.
We got a Chick-fil-A employee that put monkeys on a receipt or some shit. We got that.
Man,
talk about God's chicken real quick.
Yeah, man. That shit was funny, man. I don't know if y'all seen the video, man, with the man coming into Chick-fil-A heated because the dude put monkeys on his receipt. But if you listen to the video, the dude has a real, like, I don't know where if this is down. It sounds like it's deep down south, but his accent was thick. Pause. And man,
God
in the video, the employee, they didn't show it, but the employee is saying that that's what it sounded like he said. He was saying his name was Marquise, but because of his accent and his southern draw, it sounded like he was saying monkeys.
It sounded like you said monkeys.
So that's what the dude, because the dude repeated it like monkeys, and he said, "Yeah, monkeys." You know what I'm saying? So he put monkeys on this shit.
Like that
he thought he was being racist.
He put the name Monkey on there. Right? So you saying
he put monkey on there? Yeah, monkey.
I mean,
MONK.
So his name was Marquise, and he put monkey on his receipt.
Yeah, because dude, the way he said his name, and the dude repeated this shit, and he was like, "Yeah." So that
he's like,
put monkey on there. I don't know, man. You be the judge of that. But you got to hear the dude talk.
Did he do that bullshit?
I don't know. He ain't put a banana in his bag, so shit.
I bet if he gave him a banana shake, dog, I would have lost my shit. Bro.
Hey, they just came out. They just came out with those too. They just came out with those.
I know. I need to find one. I need to get one.
Man, the only person that get Chick-fil-A shakes I know is Ye shit.
Damn.
They
Wait,
told
so
that
yeah,
man
Chick-fil-A.
they told that man
Wait,
happy to
wait.
see you back. Shit.
What I don't get right now was why was there a fucking silence when you said that? Why they just go quiet
Well,
Said
what?
what?
again? You
Sounds
said
like
the only
what?
one that get milkshakes is Ye, and then it just was like cricket, cricket, cricket. Nobody
Yeah,
said shit.
get milk. I mean, nah, I get milkshakes. Like I love they peach.
No, he
milkshakes,
was getting
man.
free
It's fire.
milkshakes from the Chick-fil-A dude up at Y'all didn't see that he
Hey,
threw the shit in the
yo.
trash? Remember we was talking about that shit?
Oh,
No.
yeah, that's right.
No, I don't know what you're
That's
talking about.
right.
Hold on. Elaborate, please.
Nah, Ye had
Ye-
a little man crush or whatever. They gave him a free
Somebody got a
milkshake.
man crush on Ye, and they told him they missed him at Chick-fil-A and gave him a shake, and Ye threw that shit in the trash. I
He
told him,
threw
man,
that
shit,
shit
a
in
free
the
shake is a free shake.
Oh, I would hate the fuck out of
But
that shake. Fuck all that.
yeah,
It's
but
a thin line between fries and shakes.
it sure is, brother.
thin line.
Nah, I'm just mad he wasted his shake. That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, he threw the
bullshit.
shake
Especially,
away.
yeah, he ain't the skinniest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, goddamn,
Be flattered.
he had this right. Like, goddamn, man, I'll take some shit, man. Pause. I'll take some shit from a crush. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what it is.
Hey, I
to
got
be
the fingers.
honest.
I got the
I don't
fingers
give a
before.
fuck.
I got the fingers.
You got the fingers.
They
Hey,
give me the fingers.
remember, hey, y'all
did
remember
get
we was
the
on live.
fingers.
Remember we was on live, and Ryan snatched the plug out the Xbox where Ye was trying to tell us that story about his.
I cause Ye likes to embellish shit. I was gonna give you. I was like, hell nah. They like to embellish.
Hell nah. Your motherfucker. Hey, your ass was really trying to avoid that story being told.
That man was scratching himself
Because he embellishes shit. He'll take a simple little story and make it fucking take that shit to the moon.
The simple story of a grown man
said you
fingering
bring
you
all the
over,
boys
like,
to the
come over
yard.
Yeah. That's a simple story.
Right.
That's legit a simple story. I've actually had a dude buy me drinks before. I drunk them shits.
Hey man, Scissor said you bring the boys.
Yeah, but
to
did
the
he
yard,
drink
brother.
your shit is the question though. Did he drink
Whoa.
your shit? Like how far do you go? You know what I'm saying?
I said
how far did you go with that shit?
I said I'm flattered. I appreciate the drink, brother. Not my squeeze. And that was the end of the conversation.
Hey y'all, a good watch is the Aaron Hernandez story on FX, man. Bo said it just dropped.
It just dropped. Yeah, I've been waiting for that to come out. But hold on. I'm not taking no drink from no fucking dude. I'm sorry. Because you can keep this shit.
You're not?
I don't give a damn. Hell fuck no. Some dude that's flirting about some he go, I just want to buy you a drink. Nah, nigga, keep that shit.
Hey, as long as he didn't stick his finger in it and
right.
But
we was right there at the bar. I saw where it came from. It wasn't like it was something crazy. Like he put some fucking.
But wait, you had the nerve to tell this motherfucker I'm flattered.
Yeah, I'm flattered, man.
Got a problem with that?
I'm flattered.
I was being nice to the man. I was being nice to the man. See, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about you. You're not a nice person. You would have fucked this dude up.
I'm not.
You would have punched him in his throat before he can get the shit out of his damn mouth. That's fucked up. I'm just like, hey man, I'm flattered, dog. It's not my thing. Hey man, cause you a kink shamer, and that's your thing. You want to kink shame people? Fine. I ain't gonna do that.
I'm not gonna shame shit. I'm not gonna shame shit.
I bet. All right, so hear me out. So is it worse that you drank this man's drink and you
don't say it like that, please. Don't say it like that.
Well, I mean, he bought it. It was literally his. It was literally his drink. He bought it. It was you took this man's drink and you wasn't gonna give him no pussy. You told him you wasn't giving him no pussy, and you still drank the drink.
Goddamn right I did.
Is it worse that you did that, or would it have been more appropriate for you to deny the drink, like Guap is saying? Yeah. Like, hey man, no thank you. I don't need no drink.
I've already told you I ain't shit.
Guap left with his pussy. You know what I'm saying?
I told you I ain't shit, so I'm gonna take the drink. I did not. I had a Kruger buy me a drink once, and I said, "I'm flattered. I'm cool."
Did you at least dance with him one time? You ain't danced.
No, hell nah.
Hey,
oh, that would have been crazy.
Hey Pat, you in the chat with the laughy faces. So Pat, ask you that question. If a dude bought you a drink, come up to you talking about some drink, you gonna tell him I'm flattered and shit and take the drink, or you gonna tell that man, nah, I'm good, appreciate you, I'm good. You can keep that.
I think Pat is
I'm gonna
taking the
you
fucking
avoid
drink, bro. I think
Hey, no,
Pat
Pat is
taking the
taking
drink.
the
no,
drink.
Pat taking the
no.
drink.
Pat said he was throwing the shake in the trash. It got nut in it.
God
So if he
damn.
throwing a shit in the
What?
trash, he know he ain't
Where
gonna
the
take that
fuck
shit.
did he say that at?
It was in the chat.
He did say that. Hell nah. He said, hell nah, might have been some nut in that bitch.
God
Man, come on, man. My man, you talking about my man Spider-Man in Chick-fil-A, bro, like in the middle of the day. Come on, man. Y'all wild.
See, Pat is on that shit. He said he's gonna give it to his wife. And that's peace right there. I can rock with that. I can rock with that.
That's different, but he ain't taking.
I ain't had no
He ain't
wife
taking
or a
drink.
girlfriend at the time.
Pat, Pat, what if you solo?
So
though?
did you?
If you solo and your wife ain't with you, just you and maybe your homeboys or whatever, and the dude come up and offer you a drink. Somebody finna buy you some random ass cat, not somebody you know a part of
Hey,
your group.
Kristen said a drink is a drink.
Thank you, Kristen.
Bullshit.
It was a good ass drink
Bullshit.
too. It was a good ass fucking drink.
Yes.
Old fashioned.
Anyway, it was an old fashioned. Oh shit! I might take an old fashioned.
You know what I'm saying? That's an expensive ass drink.
Pause.
Yeah, pause on that.
A man bought you an old fashioned.
It was a classy ass bar.
What the fuck was you? What was you wearing that night? Like, god damn.
Some
He
bullshit.
bought you an old fashioned.
It was a classy sports bar.
Hey, Scissor said,
Man,
is this
he
the same
wanted
man
your
that said, "Do
ass
you want to
that
dance,
night,
bruv?"
No,
shit.
that's a different dude. That's the one that gave me the fingers. The one that said you want to dance, bro. That's the dude
You
that
said
did
gave
this
you the
shit.
fingers.
He did this shit.
Yeah, he gave him the fingers. He
He
fingered
gave-
him to
he-
come over. You know,
He gave me the
like,
come
yeah,
over
get
here
over
shit.
here.
He said,
Oh,
if he
shit.
bigger than me, I'm not taking the drink.
Oh, he's stupid, man.
No, fuck that. Because Tiff
Tiff
said, no, because Tiff said he a damn lie. Take that drink. Free drink is a free drink if you see where it comes from.
I saw where it came from. I told you I
free
saw.
drink ain't a free drink no more?
I saw where it came from. I was right there at the bar.
Yeah, I'm talking to Guap though. A free drink ain't a free drink, dog. Like you can't at least entertain
So
the
you saying,
idea
so you
that
saying,
this
so you
dude
saying,
found
if
you
you saying
attracted.
if I buy you a drink, you say you ain't gonna take that shit?
Well, let me ask you this. Is there a difference in this though? So is there a difference in, let's say the dude buy you a drink and bring it to you, or if you at the bar, you chopping it up, yeah, hey, oh, you met some dude, y'all kick you whatever, just random. Hold on, my headphone about to die. Let me switch headphone.
Oh shit!
Look, it's the same thing. When the fellas buy a round, is you taking a drink from the fellas if they buying a
What you
round?
drinking, bro? What you drinking?
Thank
Bro, I
you.
got you. Go ahead. The same thing.
It's not the same. Don't try to get this shit off. This ain't the same shit, Ryan. Goddamn it, you know it. You know that motherfucker wanted to get you in that dog piss, and he wanted to rail your business.
He wanted you on
He
the
wanted to
that
get you in that
third
dog
leg,
piss, and you fucking know it. You know he wanted to get you in that dog piss.
Hey, truth be told, I've been in situations where I
Wait a
knew
minute,
I
you about to
miss.
say pause before you
Please
talk
finish
about your
this sentence
situation.
correctly.
Listen. I've been in situations to where I know
Please don't fuck this up.
I knew a motherfucker wanted something, and I took full advantage of that, and was like, "Nah, man, ain't gonna happen." But thanks for whatever the fuck you gave me.
So, whoa. So
Oh, yeah.
you give off a gay vibe and shit? Do
Nah,
you
man.
give
I was
off a gay
well.
vibe?
First of all, I was in a fucking gay bar. It's
I don't know what I'm
Okay,
talking
all
about.
right.
So-
all bets are off.
all bets are off on that one. So,
All bets are off. Yeah,
but your boy used to smoke, and I wanted a cigarette, and I knew this dude over here was eyeballing me, and I know he had cigarettes, so I went over there. I was like, "Man, you mind if I get a cigarette from me?" Cause I knew he was, you know what I'm saying. And he's, "Oh, you want a drink too?" I said, "Hell yeah!" And then I told him, "Hey, man, sorry, man, not my skis."
You're a slut.
My man, hey, Jay, he was out there teasing, boy.
Hey, man, what?
That's when you walk out of the club, a man, old boy run up on him in the parking lot. Oh, you just gonna take my drink, my smoky. You just gonna ignore me, not give me none. No, I'm taking this.
That dude weigh all about
Taking that pussy.
that dude weigh all about 120.
Oh, he probably wanted you to do the bending there.
Oh,
Lee
more,
weighed
most
about
definitely.
122, didn't he?
Huh?
Hey, Bruce Lee weighed about around
Meet me at the
120.
glory hole.
Hey,
Gold
Erica
digger
said you're a
Ryan.
gold digger,
Crazy.
Ryan.
Hey, I ain't no different from you chicks. I know you chicks have done that bullshit. Don't get me started with that shit.
Hey, Scissor said that drink come with a side of dick.
Oh, man.
Y'all, wow, man.
Hey, y'all gonna
That's
learn.
crazy.
Y'all gonna learn real quickly. I ain't shit.
Nah, hey, he came on the Ryan table with a drink. I bought you a drink. He rubbing his finger around the rim. To
Round and round it.
Can I get a hit of that fag?
Man, that's crazy. What
Hit a fag, guy. God.
I
Hey,
passed
so-
old fashion.
so what else we
damn.
got on the docket, man?
I had a question, man. No, real quick, man.
Go ahead,
I
go
had a
ahead.
conversation. Yeah, I had a conversation about a spank bank.
Yes.
And what are the odds of you having pictures in somebody else's spank bank? Do you think y'all it's a picture of one of y'all somewhere, somebody's spank bank?
What do you mean, like hold on, talking about? You mean like mentally, or you talking about in a phone? That's just two different
No,
things.
like in a phone. I mean, either or, right? In the phone first, though. Do you think it's a situation where you have pictures of you on the internet that somebody got in a spank bank, or maybe pictures from old relationship or whatever that you think somebody kept, and you part of somebody's spank bank?
100%.
Well, yeah.
100%.
100%.
100%.
I don't know, man. Shit,
I used to be.
don't know.
And listen, your boy used to be wild as fuck. I used to be.
100%.
I used to be. What's his name? What's the dude that got in trouble in Hollywood?
Shit. I mean, Robert Downey
Weinstein.
Jr. I mean,
Wein-
anybody.
I
Goddamn it.
used to be Weinstein was showing my shit a long time ago. Just be like, oh, it's out here.
Oh, so you got hella dick pics out there and shit? Is hella pictures of your dick out there? That's something else, man. Pat said, I ain't in nobody's spank bank.
Oh man.
Hey, Erica, hell nah. You better not be in nobody's goddamn spank bank. Shit. Nah, you probably are though. I mean, you medium bad or whatever. But anyway,
I can say
Damn,
one
whatever.
certain-
Kristen says she absolutely in somebody's spank bank.
hey, yo. Do I need to uncover who Chris is, man? I ain't gonna uncover that.
low-key.
I'll let her live anonymous. I'll let Chris live anonymous
I'm
for
gonna
now.
click on this
I'll let
name
you
right
live.
now.
I will let you live for now. All right. But Tiff say he a damn lie. You know he
Damn,
is somebody's
shit,
spank
damn,
bank.
boy.
It says, I hope I am.
Man,
I
but shit,
hope I am.
That sounds sad as hell.
right? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't know, man. I think I might fucking be, but it's not any dick pics of me out there like that. Like I don't have shit out there like that.
Hey, Pat, man,
But-
don't. Some people like the fat, man. Again, don't knock the kink. Some people like the fat chasing.
Hey, trust me, dog. Pat don't have nothing to worry about in terms of that pussy game is crazy. So we
Okay,
just
man.
gonna-
I was just
we
waiting
just
to see
gonna
how
leave
you
that
gonna
right
finish
there.
that sentence, brother.
Right.
yeah.
One didn't.
That
The way
pussy
you
game
fired it
crazy.
off, it didn't seem like it was going the right way, brother.
Nah, you just gotta trust and believe, man. That motherfucker's a savage. But anyway, what else we
Jay,
got,
go ahead
man?
and take us out,
All I
man.
got left, bro, is Packers throwing up on a football, which is fucking insane. That's
So real,
insane. The vaginas might dry up. So keep this shit interesting, all right? Keep this shit cute.
So real quick, this dude, the center, had the football, threw up on that bitch, hiked it, gave it to the quarterback, who's the backup quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. And he was supposed to throw this ball because it was a 3rd and like 11 or some shit. And he said, hell nah. I just ran with that bitch and got hit.
So let me get this straight. The play is about to start. The center is the player that basically hikes the quarterback, the ball to
Yeah.
the quarterback. and the center threw up all over the fucking football in an NFL game.
Yes.
So he throws up all over the football, and then he hikes it to the quarterback. I'm
Yes.
assuming the quarterback knew that he threw up on the football. Like after he got it, he's like, "Ah, fuck."
He probably. I mean, you underneath that dude's, shit or whatever the fuck. You don't see that man convulsing when he's throwing up.
Dog, shit and vomit are two different. Shit and vomit are two different extremes, bro.
I understand that, but I'm saying when you vomit, your body still convulses. He had to see that.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. He probably farted too. I'm calling a fucking timeout. I'm not snapping that fucking football. I'm calling a timeout immediately.
Well, the funny part is
this play.
The funny part is about that is the ref came up to the coach, the Green Bay's coach, was like, "Hey, do you want us to stop the game next time?" He goes, "Yes, please."
God damn.
I'm
So
spiking.
they all saw the shit.
I'm spiking that bitch right there. I'm spiking it.
All right, man. We gotta get off this, man. The chat is taking us to another place. I guess Bo just put in that BBWs are the best.
Hey man,
big girls need like BB Dubs, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Big girls need love too. Matter of fact, I had a friend. Shout out to Anna. She knows who she is. Shout out to Anna. If she ever sees this, man, this girl got more. She can get more dick than I seen anybody get played, man. Seriously, dog. And it'd be the skinniest dudes, and they'd be like decent looking dudes, and she'd just be killing the game. But anyway, shout out to Anna.
I'm with you on that, Bo.
Shout out to him.
On that shit, man. BBWs get a lot of dick. Yo, they probably get a lot more dick than probably any other woman in the weight classifications, man. Dudes be knocking BBWs down. And it's weird because people say that, fat chicks gotta be funny and fat chicks gotta blah, blah, blah. But yo, man, they funny, sure. I mean, usually they are. But man, them fat chicks be giving up that buzz, man. What? They be giving up that buzz.
Two things with that.
Number
one, when that bitch get bent over and all that, and that ass just spread out like that, man, listen.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And that shit got movement. It ain't no these bitches with this fake booty. She be hard as a rock. That bitch got movement.
Normally that's the case.
Hold on.
Nah, you interrupted enough people. Normally that's the case, but Anna ain't got no ass. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, how the fuck are you a BBW and you don't have no ass? That's fucking sacrilege. What the fuck is that?
Yes, it was wild, bro. It was wild.
Shout out to Anna.
She just wide and flat. That's crazy.
She wasn't black. She was white.
She can't take no dick.
Most fat chicks can't take no dick. It be the skinny ones that can take that shit.
The skinny ones be
why you leaning in so close?
You know who I'm looking at, and I ain't gonna say your name right now. You know who I'm looking at. Y'all skinny chicks be bottomless as a motherfucker. But I got dick. Fuck that. I'm hitting walls. I'm putting thumbs in. I'm stretching shit out. Speaking of which, yo, how did we not talk about Buddy, the Florida rapper that was in the DMs with his girl and shit, and he told her, "Hey, yo, man, I want you to, lick my gooch and give me 3 fingers in the ass or whatever." How do we not talk about that?
Hold on,
3 fingers in the ass is crazy.
He said,
"Hey, didn't you say
his gooch?"
Yeah.
But you said you're not gonna shame nobody kink.
I'm not, but I'm just asking how we even talk about it. That's all I'm saying.
No, 3 fingers.
3 fingers in the
it's a lot.
It's wild.
You can't just start off. You don't just start off with 3 fingers. This is 3 fingers. You don't have to start off with 3 fingers. I mean, maybe you squeeze it together like this, but 3 fingers is a lot.
I mean, when you wrap them shits up, that's still a lot to deal with.
Yeah, but 3 female fingers ain't 3 male fingers.
Shit, man.
I mean, I got little hands, man. I eat Whopper Juniors and shit. Like 3 fingers. 3 of my fingers is, yo, man. I walk you up the bed. God damn, that was a lot. I didn't mean to say that.
That was crazy.
I didn't mean to say that.
Brother, that was crazy. That was crazy. This man said, "I will walk you up."
Hey, I'm
That
trying
man-
to take this pod to the next level. I'm trying
Dog,
to take it
this
to the
man-
next level.
Hey, bro. Hey, trying to be a hand puppet to somebody is not the level I want to go to, brother. That's
I'm trying to
crazy.
be like, what 3 fingers you gonna what you like this? Like how you like breathe?
Man, that's
What-
wild, brother.
You at least start with one.
You gotta bottom
can't
shits
just
up.
you can't just go straight to 3 fingers.
No. You don't start with it. You start with the thumb, bro. That's the rules of the game. You start with the
I
thumb.
mean, it depends.
You gotta warm
It
it up.
depends.
Yeah, you fucking right. You fucking right.
It depends.
Man,
Hey,
you wanna
Sid,
know the
hey,
business,
Sid
man?
just
You know
said he
what
just
it is.
unsubscribed,
You gotta
man.
warm that shit up. You gotta warm it up. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there and just boop. Nah, you gotta warm that shit up.
I mean, I'm just saying you can't always
Listen,
start with the thumb.
If you going in there 3D right off the bat, that means somebody done been off on that thing already. If you can get
That's
3 in there
crazy.
right off the
Hey,
bat,
if you go in there with
somebody done been
3 fingers, I could
Yo.
probably blow one and make that sound.
You could probably blow. Whoa.
So you
Whoa.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, go ahead and take us out, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Y'all getting loose at the lips.
Cap, set us off, man.
Hey, nah, man, wait a minute, man. We can't talk about. Buddy asked for it. He asked for it. He knew he could deal with the 3. He knew the 3 was like where it was. Like that's.
Hey, man.
I mean, the 3 is wild, right?
No,
I mean,
that shit
if
is
any
crazy.
girl, any ladies in here asking for the 3?
If you asking for that, that means that ain't a first for you. That's not a first. If you asking for that, that's not a first.
You're not necessarily gonna get poop on your finger, especially if you bleached it. You might be good.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, hell
I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about.
I never got the poop on nothing messing with ass play
Man,
like
who
that.
bleaching ass? What are we talking
What?
about?
But I mean, a lot of people bleach their ass.
What?
You bleaching your asshole like inside your ass? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know if it's the inside. I think it's pretty much the outside and around the rim.
Yeah, it's the outside. So you bleach
I'm
the
done.
outside, man.
I'm done. Cap, take us out. I'm done. That's
What do you?
this.
I can't take us out on that. Pause. Hey, go ahead and do the outro, man. I'm turning to the side, brother.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate y'all joining us, man. You know, as you know, man, this shit get wild and reckless. This is what we do, man. Whose man's is this? Episode 31 in the books. Hey, we appreciate y'all joining us in the chat, man. Much love. No, man. Hey, like, share, subscribe, man.
Yeah, they
We
got
out.
things
Love
that
y'all,
can. They
man.
got things that can expand it too. You can blow it in it. Anyway.
I'm done. We out, man. See y'all next week, man. I'll catch y'all.